Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday. Thank you guys for being here tonight. As you guys already know, my birthday is on Monday, May 1st. So we're celebrating tonight. So thank you guys for being here. As always, let me introduce my panel, my brother, my ICS brother. Dilo, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight with me. The only one who cared.
It was your birthday. You guilted me and you paid me, so it's the least I can do.
Thank you for being here. Yeah,
happy birthday, Fabs. Happy birthday to you.
The other guys didn't think it was important to be here, so it's just me and him, as usual, by ourselves. But as always, thank you guys for being here. We actually have a lot to talk about, a lot of releases. We got some announcements. So yeah, it's gonna be a good show. Again, thank you guys for being here. Dilo, what's going on?
Same thing that was going on 10 seconds ago when you asked me.
Any are you expecting any deliveries as you speak?
No, I'm actually shipping things out here. I'm selling stuff today.
Oh, that's right, guys.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen, or if you don't know, Dilo is selling everything, getting into statues. So
everything.
He has a lot of
finally arrived.
He's got a lot of stuff up for sale. Good
so
prices
much.
too. So yeah, like a lot of old stuff too. So if you guys are looking for like older stuff, look at that list because you may be able to find something that you're looking for. But let's see who's in the chat with us tonight, celebrating my birthday with us. Let's see. Insane One in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. You made it again. That's 2 weeks in a row. I'm keeping track. The moment I don't see you, that's it. You start from one again. Peyton in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you. I appreciate it, my friend. So yeah, guys, my birthday's on Monday, but thank you guys for being here. We're celebrating tonight. Obviously, I was gonna do it either today or Tuesday, but I was like the day after. I was like, so I just rather do it before. It's a Saturday. It's just that much better. So that's why. Luis in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Brick. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Thank you for being here, my friend. Yeah. Shouldn't a certain somebody be next to you right now? So the fact that you're here and somebody else isn't says a lot. And so another red flag from another member, but it's okay. We're keeping track of everything here, my friend. So thank you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Joker J in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being
busted.
Busted. Oh man.
Crack the case in 4 minutes of being on the air. You gotta love it.
he said crack the case.
Remind me never to commit a crime with Brick in the future, please.
Oh man, with Brick in the future. Brick, you added your boy.
Busted.
Brick always represent. Brick is more of an ICS member than the ICS member.
Facts.
Oh man. Thank you for being here, my friend. Always appreciate it. Thank you guys. Frank in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Frank always on point. Guys, here's an example of a good friend right here. This guy that you see on the screen right here, Frank. This guy left work early, okay, to be here for my birthday. My own ICS brothers were not here for my birthday. So what does that say? What does that say? Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for leaving work early for me. Single songwriter in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Missed you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We have some Star Wars conversations today, so we're hoping to learn something. You could give us some tips and some little
wisdom.
Exactly. That's the word I was looking for. Let's see who else is in here. Bobby in the house. Shout out to Bobby. Bobby always taking care of me with my graphic stuff. So thank you, my friend. Always appreciate it. He's like, you don't have to get me, just get me a dozen roses eventually. Like when, so I have to figure that out. But thank you, my friend. He's always telling me to get him
roses. What the heck?
He said, "What the heck?"
Junkie's like, I told you that in confidence.
Oh man, I know. He's like, Bobby in the
Oh,
house. Thank you,
man.
my friend, for being here. Leighton in the house. What's going on, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while, but you were
Yeah.
here last week. So thank you for being here again,
Mhm.
my friend. I appreciate
Back
it.
to back.
Chris
love,
in
much
the
appreciated.
house, my friend. What's going on? Chris is always here. Chris is the number one. Chris has been around since, I think, actually no, when I was streaming prior, he was around. And then when I started by myself, he always likes my stuff. He's always there, liking, commenting. This is, if you guys want a supporter, if you guys want an idea of a supporter, this guy right here. Best friend forever. And a fellow Taurus. Another thing, his birthday is on Thursday. So happy birthday to you, my friend, as well. Thursday birthday. We got a Taurus, another Taurus. Taurus run the world. Remember that. We got Joker J in that. Wait, guys. Wait, something's
Hold on.
going on here.
Faz,
Wait.
can I stop you for one brief second here?
Oh no, I know what you're gonna
received-
do. Yeah, I know exactly what's happening. I just saw.
What's happening? You saw what? What did you see?
That.
Did I hear?
What?
Did I just hear Fabs talking about another BFF that was not me?
It was
I
not.
had to come on the show and set the record straight.
It was
There's
not.
only room for one BFF, and that spot's already taken.
So I was actually talking about Flavio, but then you showed up. So.
Okay.
Oh man, you made it.
That's
Thank
so
you for
good.
coming. See, because what was going to happen was you missed my 20K celebration. You missed my birthday celebration. So 2 strikes in a row would have been kind of like, it's like, the next strike was going to be a block. Let's see who else in here. Let's see who else we got. We got the Thorn in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. The singing mid-tone. This guy, unbelievable. Nefty in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate it, my friend. The first giveaway winner right here in the house. Send me those snow troopers.
Never.
You.
Joker. He's a friend of mine. No,
He said never.
Let it go. Let it go.
He said never. Thule in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Bad boy, what's going on, my friend? He says, is that one where buy one get one?
It's not buy one get one free, bad boy. It's actually buy one, pay for 3.
Buy one, get pay for 3. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you, Thule. I appreciate it as always. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, guys, I'll be 40 on Monday. Wow.
Ooh, you old as shit, bro.
Old like that.
The old
movie.
vet.
Old like that movie I'm about to watch. Unreal.
Oh.
That was a good movie. I like that. Good segue.
Ask Graeme if he knows about it.
Graeme,
The movie
have you
Old?
seen that movie Old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I always just, it sticks in my head with the trailer where at the end he's like, old. The narrator.
Yeah, he just told
finally
me
got
about
around
it.
to watching it today. It was good. It was really good.
Really?
It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I look at the blowout you get. The Thor in the house. Unbelievable. I forgot to do this for you guys. This is what we're doing tonight. Wait, these big hits are blocking. These big hits are blocking everything. Wait, let me get them out of here. There we go. Okay. I don't know why. Why does it? Wait, why does that do that? Sometimes it like takes everybody out. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand why.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's weird.
User error, I suppose.
It's bootleg. Yeah, user error, exactly. User error is right. All right, let's see who else we got. Who else in the house? Let's see. Yeah, you know who left me hanging too? Modoc Mike.
I raced home 50 minutes away.
He left me
I made it in 40 minutes.
He left me unread.
Threw my kids in their beds.
He left me unread.
Put yourself to sleep tonight. Daddy's got to work.
So Brick, tells my kids about, because they're acting out of control. So he tells them about this weird creature, goblin or whatever, in the fireplace chimney that comes out and like we'll get them and will like follow us home and shit. So I come in because I was smoking a cigar with Brick's dad, and I come in and she's crying, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And then like, well, Brick scared me with this story about goblins and stuff. And he was like, I was just trying to get him to like calm down. And then then tonight she's like, "Can mommy sleep in my room?" I'm like, "You're putting yourself to bed. There's nothing's real. Get to bed."
Nothing's real.
Just shut up. Suck it up. I said, you've been sleeping in your bed for 5.5 years. You've been fine so far. You'll be fine.
This spanking does not exist. Wet, wet.
Oh my gosh,
real.
too good.
Can you imagine? Go to sleep. Nothing's real.
All of a sudden, we see something weird on the camera tonight.
Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man. Yeah. Just remember, Piper didn't saw it. All right, we got Nefty Fabs. Got to take a shot. I know. I actually have my drink. I forgot my drink. I got to get my drink in a little bit. I completely forgot. Michael in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got this is Graeme just left. Oh man, unbelievable. Yeah,
I wasn't even planning on making it until like.
Oh yeah, we know.
Home.
We know. If you're not on the banner, we know.
No, it's not because of that. I just didn't think I'd be home in time. But then like halfway home, like I think I could maybe still make this. I actually texted you on Instagram. I said I might be just like 15, 20 minutes late. So
yeah, I didn't even check.
But you haven't even taken off your hoodie. It looks like you literally just got out the car.
Yeah, I did.
Crazy.
I left my dog alone, so she's probably getting into something. Who knows?
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate
on the stairs tonight.
Michael in the house.
Yeah.
We got Crosshair wait list. The FOMO run well. Yeah, guys. So that Obi-Wan 501st trooper also was on like whatever warning it was. And was it you? Who was it? You or Flavio who mentioned that it was low stock?
Oh, it's Flavio, not me. I don't look at that stuff.
It was Flavio. So I went on the site because I hadn't ordered it. So I went on the site, I ordered it, and the next day, right now it's waitlisted. And this was only yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I'm glad. Again, is it true? Absolutely not. I don't believe it. I don't think they're sold out by any means. But apparently on their site it is. So, if you need one, hit that wait list because you'll get one.
I'll double check on a Monday though, because the thing is, like, when it's a weekend wait list, you never can take that. You take that with a grain of salt because that always comes back on a Monday. So Tuesday panic if that's something you don't want to miss out on.
Right. But, yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. All right, let's see. Kenobi clone. Which one's that one? Yeah, right. The blue one. That's the one I'm talking about. Yep.
Yeah. As seen on TV one.
Oh, nice. I hope you save me a piece of cake.
Mail it
over. Happy birthday, Chris. Whoever Chris is, happy birthday. Oh, Chris Santos. Yeah, duh. Happy birthday, Chris Santos. The Jet, what up? Yeah, no, don't make them too comfortable. Let's see. Hey, everybody. Unreal.
I still get that treatment after I made it here.
After I made it. What up, Jetty? Look at you. Wait, guys, why are you being so nice to this guy? He's never here. Let's see. Graeme, get off the Buffalo Trace.
Not enough in stock. I only have 4 bottles. I gotta get another bottle before I crack one open.
Wait, question for you. Have you heard? I don't know if this is hard liquor or wine, but Pappy Van Winkle.
That's bourbon.
Bourbon, right?
Yeah.
Why is that so difficult to find? It's like impossible.
It's just rare. It's just so rare. Extremely small batches, and then it's a really old bourbon as well. So typically bourbon is going to be aged minimum of 4 years, but typically 8 to 10 years is like the max. You just don't have to age it like Scotch. But this, I think it's like 18 years old bourbon, so it's really old, really rare. I saw some in one of my local liquor stores for like $3,000 for a bottle.
So I've seen people buying the empty bottles. Like what?
Yeah. Just
like, yeah.
either
I was
either
like, what?
for like collectibles or just to say, hey, I got a bottle. I don't know.
Yeah, no, but I didn't know that it
Put
was
some
that
cheap
crazy.
bourbon in there and say you got the real stuff.
Right.
What is the difference between whiskey and bourbon? Just the aging process?
Bourbon has to be 51% corn
Mm.
in the mash bill. So whiskey does not. So technically, Scotch, bourbon, and Irish whiskey are all whiskey. But
Right.
bourbon is 51% corn. Kentucky bourbon is the bourbon that's in Kentucky. So you can have bourbon. You can have bourbon that's not made in Kentucky, but you cannot have Kentucky bourbon made anywhere else, obviously.
Unreal.
You get that all my
Bourbon
1/6 collectible alcoholics.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Talk
so
about bourbon.
but it's crazy because so I asked the question because I didn't know that he would know that. But pay attention to the answer. That's like straight encyclopedia. Like he's like a professional. Like
I had my own channel.
Professional.
No, I
Rick.
forgot about that. That's why I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
like I didn't expect that answer to be so.
Some of that stuff I've kind of forgotten, but I even have like a book on like basically bourbon like 101 type of stuff. So
Why don't you have, instead of hot toys, you should have bottles behind you? Come on.
I got a ton of bottles. I'll go grab one because it is your birthday.
In the cases. I mean.
Yeah. Well, I used to be able to afford scotch, and now it's pretty much bourbon just because it's cheaper. So now it's like $20-$30 a bottle.
Oh wow. Why do you think that is? What happened? Just overproduced?
Kids and hot toys. Kids and hot toys.
Oh, I thought you meant like the market was like.
Yeah, it's also very hard to like feel bad for you when I'm looking at TF-120s in the back. The guy puts out a brand new video about, let me show you how to highlight your room by putting up some LEDs.
Yeah. I got these LEDs on my desk and they look pretty good here tonight. Just kind of gives an extra little feel to it too. I know you guys can't see.
That's why your face is a very, very rosy tonight. It's you're getting that glare of, I guess, the lights.
Man, maybe.
Could be.
Yeah.
Lighting.
Yeah, no, you
Like
look
some
pink.
pink lights in the front of you there. Yeah, exactly.
No, but those Govee in the back of the cases look beautiful. Those lights in the back, that looks sick.
Yeah, it just adds a little bit extra to the display. And it's cheap.
Yeah.
So
And D'Lo's got the flames in the back tonight.
D'Lo's got the glides, it looks like.
Also Govee.
Yes,
sir.
That's all
Yes,
I
sir.
need to do.
They
Best bang for your
actually,
buck.
not to talk about cigars and whiskey again, but they actually reached out
Everything
to me
but figures. All
years
these
ago.
people, it's like,
And no, I did videos for them. So what we did, we had these wine fridges that they converted into cigar humidors. And what we did was we put Govee LED lights around the rim so it would light everything up. So that's when I actually first learned who Govee was, because I thought it was spam at first when they're like, hey, we'll send you this and you can review it. I'm like, who the hell? What's Govee? But yeah, they're a good company.
No, Govee's good.
Yeah.
Govee's very good. And they've been around for a while, and just it was like a no name in the beginning, and all of a sudden they're the best.
Mhm.
I remember seeing that for years. I just didn't know what it was.
I don't know about best. Phillips Hughes is still pretty good, but they're just stupid expensive.
No, Phillips is even better than Govee. It's just, you're gonna get top of the line. Phillips, you can't, when it comes to lighting, Phillips and Sylvania. Sylvania is amazing too for lighting. The Thor says, read it, Jetty.
It says, Jedi, you got to teach them kids the Chief J Strongbow sleeper hold. They'd be out in seconds.
The moment I read that, you know what it brought me back
Time to go to sleep.
Big Daddy. Big
Yep.
Daddy. Immediately. That was the first thing I thought when I read that.
And now he's out.
Nazo.
Slaps him on the.
Oh man. He doesn't.
I
even
relate
count.
so
He
much to
can't
that
even
movie. It's
read.
crazy.
Oh, I've watched that movie a billion times.
God, you were normal yesterday.
You have to pee. You swear? I swear.
I swear. You wipe your own ass?
You wipe your own ass? Everyone's got one beer. See, beer, I can never get into. Beer, I'm not a beer drinker. I never was. I never got into it. I don't know. I'll drink liquor, all day. Not beer though. Beer, I don't like it.
It's too filling.
That's a bloat.
Yeah.
It's bloating, and you're burping. You're uncomfortable. You're not
Empty
enjoying
carbs,
yourself.
man. Empty carbs.
Oh, it's the worst. The worst. I don't know how people drink, beer after beer after. Oh, simple diversion for life. That's the channel, right?
That's the channel, yeah.
Oh, that's why. When Brick pays me for the raffles. No, when he does, that's a name, and I didn't know.
Oh, really?
And I didn't know. I was like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Oh, that's I didn't know what it was." And I now I was like, "What is this?" Like, "Oh, it's my old." I think he said something on old email or something. I guess it's for the channel too, but that's what it said. All right, guys. So first topic of the night. So this is finally released. I don't know if it's shipping yet. I don't think so, but it's probably shipping soon. Let me see what the Thor said. Fast food address on.
I knew someone was gonna mention Bud Light. I was waiting for someone to mention it.
Yeah, no beer for me. No beer for me, thanks. All right, so here we go. We got this beast now. Okay, there's absolutely nothing new about this figure. Compared to the first one. There's no need to give him anything new. There's no need for a new body. There's no need for literally anything. Accessories. The only thing that they did do was change the accessories to make them different. Obviously, they branded him Venom 2. So I'm gonna go with let's go with D'Lo.
So
You having the original, the original one, exclusive, deluxe, that you won on my raffle, guys. 21 spots left. Let's try to actually for my birthday, guys. For my birthday, let's fill the raffle, please. That's all I want from you guys. Just fill the raffle. That's it. 21 spots left.
In return,
D'Lo.
somebody might win.
Exactly. It's not even for me. It's for you guys. So what do you think of this? What do you think of the addition of the head sculpt, obviously, that we're getting from Carnage as well? What do you think about them, with the new accessory? I don't know if you noticed this microphone. I don't know if we're getting that.
We are.
With it, we are. Okay, good. I don't know how many people are going to use that. It's a cool addition. What are your thoughts on this?
It's kind of the same how I feel about the first one. It was a great figure the first time around. It's a great figure the second time around. This is definitely for the collector who missed out the first time around and wants a second crack at it here. So really hard to say anything negative or positive. It almost feels like a reissue with one or two extra pieces added onto it. I think I'm sorry, 3. So
exactly
I think
what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Well, yeah. I mean, so it's hard to kind of review this one here or preview this one here and say like, oh, well, go out and get this one over the other one. I think you could be happy with either one, quite frankly, because essentially it is that same exact figure. But I do like the accessories that they came in here. Glad they added a couple more. So at least people aren't getting a straight up reissue and giving something a little bit extra for your patience and time waiting and not going out there and trying to pay an extra $1,000. I think so. I remember a story of that going around when the first one sold out originally before this was announced. I think someone bought it for a ridiculous price, and then it was like, I think it was released or previewed for this release like a week later. Crazy story there. But yeah, I mean, if you missed on the first one, definitely get it. If you have the first one, I don't think you need this one. And again, if you feel like you're missing out, right, I was just gonna say if you really want that head sculpt, I mean, the other way to do it is why spend your money, selling your Venom and trying to get this Venom where you can just put that money to good use and just get the Carnage and have them together. And that comes with the head sculpt. So, yeah, overall, I mean, it's still a wonderful piece. I just hope that they fix the issues with the painting that people were having problems with on the original one. And yeah, it's good to go. Solid figure. Recommend it.
Graeme, what about you? Did you get the first one? Are you getting this one? Do you like the fact that the second one has this instead of, getting just the first one without it? What would you do if you're not getting it, or are you getting it?
Yeah, I don't have the first one or this one, but it's a nice figure to come back with, if somebody did miss out on the first one, maybe they came late to the party or, they're just didn't get it at the time. Maybe they weren't collecting. So really cool that you guys kind of have a second shot at it, and like D'Lo said, it's not really much different. So if you have the first one, definitely don't need to get this, but that head sculpt is pretty dope. But that comes with Carnage as well, right?
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense if you have the first one. Yeah, pass on this, get Carnage, and you have both figures, plus you get the cool head sculpt. I don't think there's a whole lot of collectors, kind of like you, Fabs, where you'd get the second one just to display one without and one with the head sculpt. But that's an option too if you have the funds to do that. But I definitely don't think it's a need.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
But I like it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I like it that they gave you the head sculpt with Carnage though, because sometimes they'll do that where they'll just give it to you with this figure, and then you're like, well, damn, like now I feel backed into a corner, like I have to buy it just because I really want the head sculpt. But here, they're like, hey, just buy Carnage because you want him anyway, and then you get the head sculpt, and you just get another accessory for your Venom. So
it's funny.
cool.
It's funny you bring that up because you know, they could have, like you said, they could have easily just not done that. You know what I mean?
And most of the time they don't. So
so to force you to buy the second one, right? But I feel like the reason why they did it was, number one, the announcement was way too close to the original announcement, right? So that happened very like fairly quickly after the first one was released, and all of a sudden there was a second one, right? So that was number one. And number two, I think the reason why they did this was because, think about it, they added a different accessory as well. You know what I mean? Because they could have easily just given us the exact same figure with the head sculpt and called it a day. But why do they do that? What I think is, number one, they already know how we feel about constant reissues and the thing. And I'm not saying that they're gonna stop, because they're not gonna stop. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I feel like when they can tweak a product to where it's not going to be exactly the same and they can get away with it, I think that's what they're trying to do to make us that much happier. You know, it's not a big deal, but it is. Because we've, for the longest time, we know they don't care. They'll give you a straight up reissue, and so what? You buy or you don't. So the fact that they're doing this, or they did this for this figure specifically, it shows that, number one, they're looking to, I guess, somewhat keep us happy and not have them constantly talk bad about them or calling them out about, half-assing products or half-assing figures or taking shortcuts for figures. So again, it's a good thing in my opinion. Are they going to continue this? Probably, here and there. But are they still going to give you, give us constant reissues and stuff? Absolutely. I don't think that's going to stop.
Question.
Go ahead.
You guys have any concerns about the rubber type body long term? Do you have any worries about that? I know some people, I think when they got the first one, had a little bit of peeling in certain areas. I'm not worried about it personally because of the fact that, dries out or something.
If it's anything, if anything's going to happen to it, it's going to dry out. But because of everything that I own and having no issues, and again, this is a completely different material of anything we have in hand and stuff like that, so we don't know yet. But because of, again, from everything that I own and everything that I have, nothing has gone to shit yet. Over 10 years and counting. So I'm going to just say nothing's going to happen, but who knows?
Right.
Dilo, what about you? What do you think of that?
I would say, like, to add on to that, I say like Fabs is like the safe neutral thing in regards to that answer. Like, it's just like, you don't move your figures. So I think a lot of it is going to be in play with how much you pose your Venom, how much you articulate and trying to get them in a fancy, cool look next to your brand new Venom, your brand new Carnage, there. And I think that's going to really play the biggest difference there. So I'd say, it would safe to say is if you're going to keep it in a museum style like pose, and I think you're going to be safer than somebody who's going to do it and be a little bit more, risque with your poses and really pushing the figure to the limits. I mean, when you push in the figure to the limits, the limits are going to push back at some point. And this one already has known issues. I'd like to think that the second one would not, but you just never know. So, pose it, I guess, at your own risk. Like, I think it's the only thing to say there. But I am curious about one thing here because, the accessories really has got me thinking the most here as far as like how Venom comes with Carnage comes with a Venom accessory. And if my memory serves me right, I believe Carnage was announced first, and then a few weeks, maybe even a month later, Venom was announced. It wasn't too far away from each other. But I'm curious because it's not like Hot Toys to always do something where they give an accessory to another figure out like that. So I wonder if the original idea was just to release Carnage and give somebody who bought the previous Venom incentive to buy the Carnage by getting a head sculpt that would work on their current Venom, excuse me. Whereas I think once they kind of saw the demand for Venom go up after it sold out so quickly, I can't help but wonder if this was rushed to meet that sudden spike in demand that they didn't expect to have. You know, because they do issue figures quite often, quite frequently. But the timing just seems to be so off about how it went from announced to release for the first one to announcement for the part 2 version of it there. And it kind of makes me wonder when you see like an accessory like the microphone in the original photos, that wasn't in there. So something tells me it feels like they went back to the drawing board and see what else can we add value to this figure to make it a little bit more different from the first one. And it just feels like maybe they thought, you know, to justify what we're offering here, maybe we should go back and add a little bit more. But like, there's a demand. People want Venoms right now, and this would be an opportunity for us to capitalize and get some more pre-orders in. What do you guys think about that theory?
Well, one thing you mentioned, you know, accessories wise, like I was looking at this one specifically here. Hold on. And I kept saying, why does this look familiar? And I thought it was the same exact accessory as the first one, and it's not. This is the one we got with the first one. We never got this with the first one. Only this, right? Only this thing here. So now you're saying they added the microphone, they added this, and they gave us that bar, this thing here. So
the crowbar there.
Right. So what I think happened was exactly what you said. I think that because they noticed not only how fast it sold out, but how much it was going for on eBay, which was $700 and up. Okay.
Yeah.
They probably figured, you know, forget this. Let's make that money ourselves. And they probably went, and again, which is why the announcement happened so quickly. Right after the other one came out, it was like, I feel like it was weeks. And it was all of a sudden, you know, here's the second Venom. And the craziest thing, when that happened, my mentality was, why did they come out with it? I didn't even know it was, this is how bad it was. It happened so quickly that I didn't even pick up that it was from the second movie. I thought it was Venom, like a reissue of Venom. And they just added the head sculpt. No, that's what I thought. I didn't even know. I didn't even see the branding.
But here's the thing, though. That's the surprising part there, because a lot of the photos from the final blogger photos that were used for the release for Venom for the first movie were reused in the preview photos for Venom 2. Like it's a very specific one. I mean, they didn't change anything. Literally, they just inserted the photo that they had just used. So that's why I was saying, like, kind of going back and jogging my own memory, was like, do you guys think this might have been like a figure that they said, you know what, now that we know that people want it, people miss out on it, people are paying top dollar on the secondary market, let's go ahead and release this here, because it does feel kind of like a quick cash grab in a way. Sure. Because now it just feels like, okay, so it's a crowbar, you got one extra hand, you have a microphone, and a head sculpt that we originally announced as exclusive to the Carnage that we're releasing. Right. It just feels like, you know, some way to justify making this one come out there, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, people want this, you know, please go for it. You know, for those who have it, you know, hey, it's not a big, you're not losing out much. I mean, if you care about the crowbar on the other hand, I mean, I'm sure you can find that loose somewhere or whatever, but, you know, I don't know. I just feels like
when it sold out. The first one sold out pretty quick, right? It didn't take too long. So yeah, I'm sure this is more of like, oh shit, like, you know, there's a demand for this thing, so why don't we just box it back up, you know, make some more money, and then that's what they're doing. It sounds like.
Yeah, this is very quick. This is very quick. And then single songwriter was mentioning here that it looks like people were getting peeling here. Right here, because they didn't pull the legs down. So apparently it sounds like I don't know anybody with peeling yet. I never saw anybody post, but apparently he's saying that if it's happening here. Again, I wouldn't know. I haven't seen it. So it would make sense if you're moving the legs and you're not, you know, if you didn't drop them from the hip, from the, what do you call it? And pulled them down for them not to rub. I understand. It makes sense. I don't move mine. I don't make mine walk. So I hope that doesn't happen to mine. But we already know how things happen in the community. People treat their things a certain way. People's temperatures are all different in everybody's household. People are located in different parts of the world, parts of the country. Everybody, not everybody is in the same state, so all that stuff affects your collection, obviously. We have Harold in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Museum posers have feelings. Oh my god, don't even get me started. Should I tell him the story?
Time do you have?
Should I know? Should I tell him the story? Thank you, Harold. Hit that like button, guys. Guys, should I? No, I shouldn't tell him. I don't. You know why? I don't want to tell.
They might be from there.
No, I don't. I hope they're here. I hope you're all here, so I can tell you directly. But I don't want to do that because then, then I don't want people to then I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? Then I'll be like, why are you talking bad about our crappy group? Let's see. So let's see. All right. So guys. All right. So Graeme, you buying this? You're not buying this? Eventually?
No, I'm not a big Venom fan. It's cool, but it doesn't really fit in my collection.
Now, who do you think would win in a fight? Thanos or Venom?
Thanos.
Hulk or Venom?
That's a good one.
Why?
Venom.
You know why I just thought about those fights? Because remember when in Infinity War when Thanos is fighting Hulk, and I was like, this is kind of like that Hulk body type. Obviously not that big, but he's got that bulk. So I was like, what if they went at it together? So that's why I was asking.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, right.
Thanos made Hulk look like a little
exactly. That's what I was asking.
Girly man.
He was spanked.
He did have his gauntlet though. In fairness,
spanked.
True.
Spanked. Story.
I was actually gonna
story
start up Infinity War again here soon.
What, the movie?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like watch it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I watched.
Great movie, man.
You know what I just watched 2 weeks ago? Civil War. I just was so in the mood for that, and I was like, oh man, I was like, oh, it's such a good movie, man. All right, guys. So the next topic. Here we are, guys. There's a lot to talk about. Oh, it's so exciting, guys. D-Lo, I'm gonna right off the bat. You take over because something happened that Sideshow mentioned. So go ahead. You let him have it. For those who didn't believe you.
I mean, we're not pointing fingers. No, we're not going to go down that route there. But
we're not pointing fingers.
Me looking at the camera like, I told you. No, nothing like that. No, Tuesday we were talking smack and talking about how the Purge Trooper was people were getting notified that theirs was going to be charged soon. And I came out with a prediction. I said, you know what? I guarantee you. I didn't guarantee. I wasn't that confident, but I was fairly confident. I was like,
I wasn't that confident.
I wasn't that confident, but I said, mark my words, come for May 4th. Don't be surprised if we're going to get a Cal Kestis from, Jedi Fallen, from Fallen Order, Jedi Order, excuse me. But yeah, we got this instead. We have the Scout Trooper Commander from Jedi Survivor, the sequel to that game we announced there. So that's very exciting. It's a very cool looking figure, obviously there. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me. I think we're more excited at the fact that now that we know that we're going to have figures from this line, we're going to definitely get a Cal Kestis out of this, which is great. We're going to add another Jedi to our collection there. So
yes,
it's an interesting looking figure. I mean, definitely it's a Scout Trooper with a pauldron on it there. And the newest thing on it, it's the harness and the weapon that is carrying there. But I don't know, guys. This looks pretty dope. I mean, what do you guys feel about this figure here, the Scout Trooper Commander?
Graeme, what do you think?
I said, hey, it looks cool. Next, let's move on to the next, announcement.
Easy there, MODOK.
Yeah, take it easy. Yeah. Take it easy, Mike.
And for me, it's nothing against the figure itself. It's more just the fact that A, I haven't played the game yet, and B, I'm more into, A, the original trilogy or Mando, but I want it to be what the hell? I want it to be
great question. Someone put a poll
live
out.
action. So like live to action? Me,
But now
I'm looking for
here,
more like
I'm gonna point
screen
out
accurate stuff.
I'm going to point out something to you that you may not really care for because you're not in it for that reason. But so one thing, many of you guys may or may not know is that when Hot Toys made, their video game line with those snow troopers, what was that video game? I always forget that video game. Oh my god.
What was it?
Dora, I
again?
hate you, bro.
The video
I hate Dora
game
so much.
that Hot Toys made those snow troopers from. Oh my god. Does anybody know? Somebody in the chat, let me know.
Battlefront.
Nefty Battlefront.
So Battlefront, right? So Battlefront, this line for Hot Toys, I think was maybe one set of figures. Go look at them on eBay right now. They're going for an insane amount of money, right? And again, it's from the one video game line that Hot Toys did. Okay. Star Wars VGM. Okay. So my point is, where do you think this is going to go once it sells out? That's my point. You know what I mean? Video game lines, for whatever reason, again, video game lines, Star Wars video game lines do very, very, very well with Hot Toys. And we've only known that with Battlefront. So from experience, I'm going to say that this is going to be another hit. I don't think there's going to be tons of these made by any means. Because again, it's a video game. It's not your mainstream stuff. So that's why I'm going to hope that you reconsider not getting this, because even if you don't like it, right? Obviously you like Star Wars. I don't know why you wouldn't like this, but for whatever reason, let's say, oh, you know what? I don't like it. You buy this and you save it and just save it. And then you'll see how much it'll go for, eventually. Obviously, you're not going to do that because if you were buying something, you want to display it. But I'm just giving you an idea of if you were that collector that wanted money, you would buy this. And this is for anybody who's, looking to make some money. If you have to wait until they sell out, that's a possibility. But once they sell out, there's money to be made with this line. Guaranteed.
Well, the thing is, too, it is my favorite style of trooper. It's the Scout Trooper. And it's a unique look, something that you don't really see every day. So that's pretty cool with the pauldron and everything. And then the getup that he's got going on in the midsection too.
Yep.
I just think, plus the fact I already have a Scout Trooper, but that's the one I love. I'm more old school when it comes to that. I'm just in love with the original trilogy. Maybe if I played the game, it'd be a little bit different too, but I don't know. I don't see a need for it. And you're right. If it's something you can buy and hold on to, and then maybe sell over time, or if maybe you just like it and you want to get it, and that's perfectly fine. But for me, because I am so selective, it's just really not on my radar at the moment.
The collector in the house, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. 240, not feeling it. I'm telling you guys, this thing is going to be beautiful.
I was going to ask how much it was. Yeah, so
240. Yeah.
I remember the good old days when you can get a trooper for like 180. Troopers used to be the cheapest thing you can buy.
Right.
Try getting Hot Toys Resident Evil for $115.
It's another life, bro. It's crazy.
Those were amazing days. Why do you think I was buying 2s and 3s? Because
that's true. That makes so much more sense now. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Your 2s and 3s is like one figure today.
Exactly. That's why it was so easy. It was like, oh man, this is nothing here. And not only that, but even if I was paying $180 for a brand new figure and making, and selling it for $500, $600, who cared? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So, oh man, good old
math
days.
was mathing back then.
So, yeah, those days are long gone. Only some figures you're going to be able to pull that off. It's some very, very, very small amount of figures.
I feel like nowadays, like this kind of reminds me of how collectors go after things like Marvel Legends and Black Series. I mean, that form of collecting where like everything is made in bulk and then there's a chase figure every now and then that goes for a lot more. But I think that's where the direction Hot Toys is going. 1.6 in total is like, so yeah, it is what it is. The good old days. What are you going to do?
Jabel's got a good point too, being that this is the first one they're releasing. Maybe if they released more of a main character and then came to this, maybe more people would be interested. Maybe people
that's what it's going to be.
excited
I'm
already,
sorry, like,
but yeah, he's got a good point.
Well, that's what it's going to be. Once Cal Kestis is announced officially, things are going to be flying off the shelves here. At least
Right.
it's going to help sales. I won't say sell out, but it's going to help boost sales there. I mean, like I said on Tuesday, the Purge Trooper was charging people. I mean, Purge Trooper looks nice, but no one was really talking about it. I mean, it was announced. Everybody was okay for a day, and then you never heard about anybody talk about it again, how they're excited that this is coming out. But now that this line is being introduced, Purge Troopers were a big deal in that game. So when I said Cal Kestis, I just put 2 and 2 together. Is bound to happen. And you figure someone who's been popular with the game, they're going to want this. They're going to want the Purge Trooper. They're going to want any other variant of trooper that they make for that game.
Now, question for those who played the game, because that Purge trooper that we're getting, obviously it's from the Obi-Wan show, but did they look exactly? Because obviously they change when
they're different. Different design there. Same color scheme, but different design.
Gotcha. Yeah, I thought I saw a different type of helmet. That's why I was asking.
Did you guys play this game?
I never did.
Oh yeah,
it looks amazing though.
I haven't gotten the second game. That came out yesterday. But
I got the first game, but I haven't even played it yet. And I haven't played.
Oh, you're missing out,
Jedi
dude.
Survivor.
I had the very, very first one. What was it called? For PS3, I think there was one for PS3.
No.
Well, yeah,
I mean the original one for this one was on PS4, so you definitely think of something else.
So it was another Star Wars game. Yeah, it was something else.
Probably.
Yeah, Battlefront. Yeah, Battlefront.
Yeah, you're probably thinking. Maybe you're thinking of Battlefront.
No, I don't have Battlefront. It was another.
Was that a PS4 game, or did that start on the PS3?
No, Battlefront. I thought it was PS3.
PS2 originally, but the remake.
Maybe.
No, Jables got it right there. No, Force Unleashed. Yeah, good call out, Jables. That's what.
That's what it was. Yes, that's what it was. The Force Unleashed PS3. That's the one I have. The first one, I believe. Yep, that's the one I have.
That game
was amazing. Yep. That's the only one.
That Jedi was overpowered in that game. I remember that one, taking down Death Stars and all kinds of craziness. Of course,
so awesome. It was so awesome. The things you were able to do to the troopers was so fun. I say brown trooper boxer. These guys,
damn,
unbelievable. You guys are bad. Poor Flavio. He never stood. You guys,
the onslaught was real tonight.
You guys,
he will come back and watch us to see how guys.
You guys are probably getting most of the line. So what I was gonna say was, guys, remember that when Battlefront came out, that was the only figures that they did was those snow troopers, like nothing else. And look how well they did. So can you imagine if they release or announce at least Cal Kestis? Forget it. It's over. It's over for this line. These scout troopers will sell out, and they will go for $400 and up once they sell out. That's what I'm telling you. You should really reconsider getting this line, because you're going to be like, man, I should have listened to the veteran. Peyton said, I am probably getting most of the line. Yep. We got, who's Mila? Mila. Who's that?
Jonovich.
Oh, Resident Evil. Did you guys know? I had no idea. Did you guys know that the only reason why she was in that first Resident Evil movie that she was in, which she didn't belong in, the only reason why she got that was because her husband was the director of the movie? What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. I'm like, what is she doing there? She doesn't even belong in this storyline. And then I found out it was because of the husband. I was like,
yeah, they butchered the story.
Yeah, I was like, I think that's why those movies were horrible, because it was not the video game. You know what I mean?
They're guilty pleasure. Like they're like well-made movies. It's just the story sucks.
Kunis. Oh, Mila Kunis might be the thing. What?
That's got to be fake. I've been hearing that too. Yeah, I've heard like she's up for Sue Storm and the Thing.
Oh. Is it true that Kylo is Richard? Reed Richards?
That's what they're saying.
Apparently, like 2 days ago, I saw that he was in talks, like final talks about for the role. I was like, what?
That's just bad casting there. He would be awesome as Doom, though. He would be Dr. Doom for sure. That would be awesome.
Why? Because he's already bad from Kylo?
No, he's just a really good actor. He could pull that character off.
Oh, well, I figured because
plus he's a big name.
Being a Sith. This commander is good to go with your regular scout troopers. Yeah, no, it looks it looks really, really nice. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be a good
showed
looking
him on
figure.
a bike. He was on the bike in some of the photos there, so they're throwing that out there. Like, hey, you can use him on your bike that you already have if you already have a scout trooper.
There it is.
Like, hey, there you go.
And look, they're not even showing you. Is this the Mandalorian one, or is this the? No, this is the old school one.
This is the Jedi one, man.
Yeah,
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, they didn't even give you the. They're not even showing you the new one. They're showing you the legit one. I don't see these things. Oh, I think they will, my friend, because of the video game. And again, the only reason why I see them selling is because of the fact that it's the VGM line, and not only that, but because of Cal Kestis. Period. That's it. If he doesn't get announced, you're gonna see how this is not gonna do too well. People buying it right now. One, they're buying it because they like it. Two, they're buying it because they're expecting Cal Kestis, right? Either way, if he comes out, fine. If he doesn't, guess what? The figure still looks cool, so it's fine. But if Cal Kestis is announced, everybody's gonna want this. Everybody's gonna go buy this thing because they're gonna go nice together. And then don't forget, what else are they making from the line? If not just this trooper and Cal Kestis, what else could is a possibility? We don't know. Maybe they announced something else besides Cal Kestis before Cal. You know what I mean? So there's a bunch of possibilities that may happen with this figure.
Inquisitors, that's a big thing as well too. Inquisitors are big in the game as well too. We got some from the Obi-Wan show. Like I said, all this is like all kind of like back and forth. You can kind of mix and match with this kind of stuff there because it all plays into the game and all kind of plays in the Obi-Wan show at the same time. But I'm going to be honest with you, Fabs. I think you're thinking of this like we're going back to like 2015.
No. It's not that. No. It's not that. I don't mean it like that.
I just don't think this is going to be like that future like $500 figure. I just don't see that for this one. I really feel like it's a different time.
This is why
different generation of collectors.
This is why. Exactly what the collectors say. It'll be
but you
low.
know what though? We still have low runs of figures today, and they're still not fetching a crazy amount. Like you could still get these
name figures, right? Name figures, and I'll explain to you why they won't be as popular as this. Give me an example.
Okay, I'll give you one here. Remnant Trooper.
Mainstream?
Remember when that came out?
Right, it's a mainstream movie. That was from That's the difference. It was mass produced, right? It was mass produced.
Well, it wasn't.
And the reason, no. Remnant Trooper was that yellowish one from what?
Mando.
From Mando.
From Mando, right? So you're gonna tell me that was not mass produced?
No.
How do you know? Okay, show me how it wasn't. Where do you know this? Where do you get this information that it wasn't?
From Sideshow. It was sold out before anything else was released. It was one of the few ones at that time.
How long ago was this? Because I don't know
what was season. How long was season one? Yeah, something like
that. It came out just before I started collecting because I think it was already just like, or maybe it came out. It was 2020.
Something like that.
Like,
but I mean,
quarter two of 2020, I think.
It feels like it's been longer than that. Yeah. All right, so go ahead, Dilo.
Prior to all these other sold ones that we're dealing with now, which again we don't know if they're real or not. But back then, when they sold out on Sideshow, there was a real sellout. And the last two that come to mind that I can think of was Heavy Mando and the Remnant Trooper. And that was it. It was low batches there. Now, at first, the Remnant Trooper did pretty okay for itself. I think the figure was like 205, 210 or something like that. And I think at its height, I think it was like 325, 350. But now, you can probably get one for 275, 250 now, if it's there. I'm so like low batches don't necessarily translate into big dollars anymore like it used to.
No, correct. No, that's not correct. Absolutely. That's not what I meant at all. What I'm saying, so this is my reason why I think this figure is going to be a moneymaker in the future. So again, like I said, this is number one. They're not making tons because again, it's a video game line for Star Wars. This is not a video game line for Marvel. Remember that Marvel makes 10,000 billion Spider-Man for VGM. That's the difference here. You know what I mean? They're not making the same numbers for Star Wars that they are for Marvel. We all know that, right? Another thing that was confusing to me, I was confusing the Remnant Trooper, what was the trooper that came with the Solo movie? That trooper also like
Mud
sold
Trooper?
out immediately. No, it wasn't the Mud. It was another one.
Oh, the Patrol.
The
Patrol
Trooper.
that sold out 1, 2, 3 as well. So that's the one I thought you were talking
That's a
about.
great figure. I love that one.
That's a great. So that one is the one I thought. So go ahead with the Remnant.
Well, I said my piece about it there. It sold out. I mean, it
No,
went
but I'm
up.
saying like, so repeat. I meant repeat the point, like what you were trying to get at.
Well, my point being here is just like I don't think that today's hot toy, even if it's a low stock one, which this one will be probably low pre-order, because if we're being honest with ourselves, where everything about this figure that's unique about it is in his hand and is on his waist there. He's got this,
right,
this shoulder wrap thing here, whatever. Like the pauldron, we've seen that in the Command Trooper. This is basically a Return of the Jedi one here. So it's like it's nothing we haven't seen before. This is kind of like a rehash or whatever. And I just feel like if this thing is going to sell and it sells okay, that's fine. But I don't think that afterwards it's still going to catch fire like the Snow Patrol 2-pack did. Why? For two reasons. One, there's not many. Who knows how many people actually play these games besides like a guy like me who's excited that this is coming out.
Right.
And two,
hardcore.
Right. And then also two, the difference between this and the Battlefront 2-pack is that, well, even if you weren't a fan of the Battlefront game, it's still an OG trilogy Snow Trooper.
Right.
And that would be enticing to anybody, whether you're a fan of the game or a fan of the movie. So it has more appeal, I guess, than what I'm trying to say is than that one. And I'd say that's one, because there's another trooper from Battlefront that came out. I think it was
the Shock. This is why I left it here. The Shock Trooper is from there too. I don't own that one either. I only have
the Shock Trooper there.
Shock Trooper, that's going expensive as hell too right now on eBay. Again,
the Shock Trooper is the one that's like that looks like the Coruscant Guard, right? Like
correct,
the red,
correct,
right?
Yeah. But it's got like,
you know what though? Yeah, and that one was kind of sitting there for a minute too at a pretty decent price. So, I mean, that's only now kind of raised in price. So,
I never even saw that. I never even saw that come out. That's why I don't have it, because I never.
I could have picked that thing up tons of times there, but the only one I really wanted was the 2-pack. So I got that, and I paid a pretty price for that back then too. Which Joker, leave it alone, bro. You will never get my. Those will never leave in the collection. Let it go, bro. I'm sorry.
Graeme, what about you? What do you think?
So I think this will sell okay, just because I think there are trooper collectors out there that'll want this, but I do have a hard time thinking it's going to go way up in price. And the one point is that D'Lo made is it's not a live action, kind of like I said before, and that's why. And I haven't played the game. Maybe if I played the game, I'd feel different. But it's not something that I've seen on the big screen, so it's not really something that interests me. But the other fact that I'm thinking is, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, the fact that we have two other scout troopers that are similar. I'm not saying they're like this.
They're all exactly the same. You're just adding and taking away
right
stuff to it. Yeah.
So like I just think more. It's not going to be that like rare or that like sought after, just because there are at least other variants that people could just have and be like okay with, or maybe they have them already and then they're like, I really don't need this just because I have a scout trooper, I have the Mando trooper. So I just don't see it going way up. Plus troopers in general, it's hard to get them, way up in price. Maybe they get to the $400 range, but even that seems, pretty high for a trooper. I know some of the Return of the Jedis have gone pretty high lately, because I was looking them up, but I mean, I just can't justify paying $400 for a trooper. So that's just me. I think it'll do okay, just because I think there are the collectors out there, but I don't know. I don't ever see it being like a grail or anything like that.
Yeah.
Star Killer
Plus,
story.
I feel like it's going to get lost in the shuffle. I mean, we're on the eve of May the 4th, and there's going to be some stuff out there that people are going to get very excited about and going to completely forget about this.
I agree with that. And again, I haven't played the game, so I might be thinking differently, but it reminds me of the Spider-Man figure, the that Frankenstein looking one. What was that one? Cyborg, where they throw some attachments on and it looks cool, but at the same time nobody really cares about it because the Scout Trooper, I feel like most people think about Return of the Jedi, and that's kind of the one that they'd probably want, but again, I could be wrong. It's just kind of how I'm thinking about it.
Yes, Harold. That was another figure. So it was the Snow Troopers, right? And then it was the Shock Trooper. like I said, shock troopers, for whatever reason, I never saw them until, like years later. And it was already going like too expensive. I was like, I don't need it. That's why I never got it. But if I could get it at a good price now, I definitely would. Even though it's an old figure, it would still look nice in the, in the collection. But I'm not, it's not something that I'm going crazy for. So again, so the reason why I think this is going to be a lot of money is because, again, it's limited. If they announce Cal Kestis, that'll blow him up even more. And being a video game line is what's going to do it. Again, that's my opinion, and I'm always right. So, guys, what do you think that about this? Wait.
I think very little.
No, stop it. This one. Yeah. So, as you know, she's finally out. Thank God. Okay. She does not look like this at all right now. For some reason, her face looks a little puffy now. It looks very, very soft. It's like if you look at this picture here, you can see the different tones of skin. Like this is a little bit redder, this is lighter. Her whole skin tone now is like one even color. Why did they do that? I don't know. This head sculpt looked more beautiful than the one we got now, but Graeme, let's start with you. What do you think of this? Are you getting this? Do you like it? I know Brick loves it.
Oh yeah, he's madly in love with this one. So these are the final blogger photos, right?
Yes. No, this is. Yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
No. Yeah. It is the blogger.
But then, from what you're seeing with people that have it in hand, it doesn't look like this. Is that what you were saying?
No. Or
you're just comparing it to the prototype to what
correct.
it looks like.
So for some reason,
Gotcha.
I thought these were the original Sideshow pictures. They're not. These are the blogger pictures. But on the Sideshow pictures, she looks so much better than these pictures. Is what I meant to say.
Yeah, I feel like there's kind of a split on this because I've definitely seen in the community where some people are like, "Oh man, she turned out great," and then some people are like, "Oh my god, they really butchered this head sculpt." Like here, that doesn't look great.
Correct. Right. Some angles look weird. I don't think it's going to look bad in hand at all. That's not what I'm saying. But the pictures look different.
Right. And some of that's to be expected when we go from prototype to blogger photos. We're going to lose some of that, high def quality, unfortunately. Right. I think she still looks pretty good. Yep. But now that you said that, it's kind of like stuck in my head with looking at the round face with kind of
it's weird.
Soft tones.
Let me pull up her original picture so you can.
When you're doing that,
I was just looking at it right now. It's night and day.
While you're doing that, one thing I will say, I watched the Sideshow first look, and she's got mad posability. That's going to be awesome for everybody.
Oh, so does
she's
Black
such a
Widow.
poser.
So does Black Widow, no? Say, look at the difference.
But Black Widow's suit is a little bit different, where this is all fabric.
Hers is tight and this is loose, right?
Yeah.
So look.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Look at the difference, right? So let me get a close-up just quickly so you could kind of...
And we'll flip back and forth.
Right, look at that. Look at that. Tell me she does not look like the real actress here compared to that. The definition and the detail is so much more here. Look at that. Then
you can even see like a little bit of a reflection right, under the eye where it looks like
greenish,
real skin tones and stuff.
Yes. But again, like you said, exactly what you said. This is prototype. It's supposed to look the best of the best of the best. It's it makes sense. I get it.
I mean, it's 1 of 1. It's hand painted.
Right.
The other one is like mass produced.
Correct. Right. So, we're expecting that. It's not a deal breaker, at least for me. But all I'm doing is pointing out that there is a difference in the pictures,
Yeah, and I still think it looks like a really good figure. And like I said, too, the posability is going to be awesome on it. You got shoulder shrug, you got shoulder rock, you can do arms, past 90 degrees. Just a lot of fun poses that if you're into the dynamic poses, you're going to be able to do. But
you mean like me?
Oh. Yeah. We're so dynamic.
You're so dynamic.
And I think Yelena was the bright spot of the movie. I thought for me, she was like my favorite character. She really stole the show. So this was one that I was definitely thinking about getting. Still am, but I do think this is going to be one that I'm going to sit back. I'm going to wait for it to go on a clearance, either like 15%, something like that. And I think that's when I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm not in any rush to get this, but I do think the figure looks great. Also questioning how she fits into my collection because I pretty much have like an Avengers line and then a Guardians line, but I think she could fit in the Avengers just fine. I think she'll have a future in Marvel and she'll have her spot. So I'm not too worried about that. I think she'll go good with the other figures. But
Yeah, you don't need to have anything from Black Widow to have her in your collection.
no,
She
I don't
she
think
looks
so.
amazing.
You
Yeah,
just
she looks
group her with
amazing.
everybody else.
Yep.
But no, I think she looks great. I think she looks like a fun figure to have. You know, there's nothing on her that is a red flag. Obviously, the head didn't turn out as good as some people would like, but you know, that's to be expected. So
Yeah.
for me, just gonna sit back, be patient on this one. I think she'll be around for a while. The movie didn't do that great. You know, it was okay. It wasn't like very well received. So I just think this one's not gonna go anywhere. You know, the Black Widows are still sitting. They've been out for what, just a few months, but Taskmaster, he or she's been out for a while. You know, that one's still sitting there. So I definitely think there's going to be some sales on this figure. So don't feel like you have to get her now, but at the same time, she looks great.
Yes. And Single Storm Rider. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying Snow Trooper. It is a Jump Trooper. I keep repeating Snow Trooper like I know what I'm talking about. I know nothing. Dilo, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean it definitely is a noticeable drop for me as far as like details concerned from the prototype to this one here. So I can definitely see where you're coming from, Fabs.
Yeah, look at that.
And it doesn't, it's not just paint applications either. It feel, in a way, I almost feel like her face looks a little, dare I say,
different,
narrower in the new one.
Yeah,
like
right.
It's more smudged, and the eyes. I mean, go back and forth from the eyes. That photo, that's the original one we saw, right? Notice the detail. It's a little more like shrinked in there, and these are like a little bit more wide open.
You can see the green in her eye. Crazy.
And this one here, like that's the one we're gonna get. So like again,
you still see it here too. You still see the green.
I don't want, yeah, but I don't want to push the button on this one here and say, oh, this is definitely really different from what they showed us here. This could just be come down to lighting. As crazy as that may sound,
true,
it does make a huge difference. But to add some positives to this here, I love the proportions of this figure here. I mean, the thing I can't stand about like the Black Widow body is just that it's so tiny, it's so petite, and it doesn't actually look like a female body, at least a real female's body. You know, it feels like a Barbie's body. This one here, this feels like the actress, maybe a little skin on the skinnier side, but not too much different there. And I feel like it helps create the realism of this figure, even if the head sculpt may not be the part. I think it kind of makes up for it in a way for me. So this wouldn't be one that I rule out as the absolute no, because I do like this one. It has some great qualities to it there. I feel like this is going to be one of those figures that it needs to be judged with it being seen and touched in person, because I feel like everybody's going to have a different opinion via the photos. I think that the photos, this one is not going to do this figure the justice that it deserves. I think this is going to be one of those where maybe you take it out, take a look at it at your buddy's house or your local comic shop, see it displayed there, and then kind of make up your decision, make up your mind from there. But I'm not off this one here. I might get this one, or I might just wait for the Thunderbolt movie that she's going to be appearing in, and maybe wait for the second one for that particular line if they decide to go that route. So I'm not pushing the panic button. I think I can get this one, whether it's on sideshow for discount or sold out eventually secondhand. I think I'm going to be okay with getting this figure here. I'm not too worried about it, but I don't think if I get it in hand, I'm going to regret buying it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think this one's going to be kind of like almost like even the Golden Armor Wonder Woman, when everybody said it looked like junk from the blogger photos, but then when you got it in hand, you're like, oh, it actually looks pretty good. But it just like, yeah, I think Dilo's right. Like this could be a figure where seeing it on YouTube and seeing pictures of it, it's never going to do it justice. But when you have it in the hand and you have it in your display, it's going to look really good, and you're going to see that likeness and whatnot. So could definitely see that happening with this figure where, you know, no matter what picture you see, it just doesn't, you know, hold a candle to it when you have it in hand. So that's a great point.
But the only thing I don't agree with Dilo on is how he said this is like figure of the decade. Like I don't agree with that at all.
No, I don't either. I think that's foolish.
What?
He was like, what?
What?
He was like, what's happening right now? Oh man.
Where am I? Did I black out? When did I see this?
Oh man. All right,
I feel
guys.
like
So
Frank the Tank in old school.
another,
the debate
another
team thing.
that was another beauty. And then guys, this is so I'm asking around to see who has this, right? So one website has it for $380 something, not shipped or shipping not included, and then I found it somewhere else for $460. I'm assuming shipping not included.
Dang.
So my boy's gonna have to wait a little bit until he's back to normal because yeah, I don't know what's happening.
That
with these
ain't
prices.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah, like no, like it's a suit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I $400 for a suit? I'm good.
But this is Shanghai
know?
exclusive, bro. This is like your alley right here. This is like
No, I'm
so
not,
limited,
I'm not
guys.
saying,
It's amazing.
absolutely.
No?
I'm not saying I'm not getting it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I am not paying no $500 for no stupid figure. That's what I'm saying. But
you know what the
am I
saying
getting
is, though.
am I getting this? Absolutely.
Today's price is not going to be tomorrow's price. So tomorrow's price is not going to be today's price. You know what I mean? So
Correct.
Overpay today is a
Yeah.
underpay tomorrow.
dollar save tomorrow. I mean, look at Captain America over there. The what's it called? The Winter Soldier version. We still haven't had anything about that. People are buying that for a lot more. And I was skeptical about $300.
That new one, the last one, the last Captain America
Yeah.
Endgame. Yeah, I paid what
Yeah.
I paid like $450 for that.
There you go. It was supposed to be 300 if you were able to get on the sideshow and be selected.
So what's the difference
Right.
between that and this?
Well, number one,
My point
Captain
exactly.
America. Well, no, I'm going to explain. So, number one, the only reason why I paid $450
Sorry, I made no disrespect.
was not because the figure was $450. So, I ended up getting it directly through a friend who has friends in Shanghai. So, I ended up having to pay retail from wherever Shanghai store it was at, and then the person had to ship it. Apparently, what happened was they ended up buying this expensive shipping method, and so that's what the money. So I had to pay, like I said, I had to give them like $450, but I paid retail for it in Shanghai. What made it go up to $450 was the shipping. So that's why I didn't care. But again, Captain America is a completely different
hustled, bro.
outfit. It's not this.
Extra shipping, my pockets.
Well, no, this is what this is what he showed me, like the whole breakdown. So I'm not worried about that. But anyway, so the difference is Captain America has an actual suit, like a specific suit that he has to wear, right? This is not.
This one is tailored to fit his body. He had somebody fit this suit to his body.
Yeah.
This
doesn't get any more custom than that.
This
little Tom Ford action for you here, pal.
Yeah, look at that. look at the stitching. Like, no, like this to me is not worth $450. I don't care how exclusive it is. Again, am I getting it? Absolutely, but it's not. I'll get it eventually for nowhere near what it's going for retail. Remember that. You heard it here first. But again, I would not. This suit to me, this is not $450. Like, it's not. It's not. It's not. There's nothing
The one
about
thing
this.
I don't get, and we just talked about it, but if you go to like a close-up photo, and I know he's older, and you can see a lot of texture and lines and wrinkles in this head sculpt, but that's maybe not the best example, I guess. But
Which one?
You know
what are
what?
you looking for?
I don't know, like that one. You can kind of see like lines in the forehead and stuff, and almost like freckles or discolorations and stuff. But it's like, why can't they do that with like a Yelena? I know she's younger, but that doesn't mean her face is just completely
smooth. Yeah,
smooth. Like, we have lines under our eyes, or we have, whatever. Like, I don't know. It'd just be cool if like even the younger people had more characteristics in the head sculpt. Like, they can do it, and I know they've always been great at, the elderly or older people, mid-range to
you
old.
Kind of answered your question. That's the big one. That's their niche,
right?
But
I don't see why they can't do that for younger
and old people,
actors and actresses as well. So it's just something I kind of noticed how good this head sculpt is.
David in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. You made it. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here, my friend. And thank you for the
Don't be a stranger.
Birthday. Yeah, don't be strangers, right?
Come on.
We were all wondering where you've been. Remember, we talked. I messaged him. I was like, "Yo, where have you been?" He's been busy. With
he's
work,
got a dope piece coming in. He's excited. He's got something sweet coming in.
Yeah, he said he's gonna. He said he ordered it, but he's gonna really send it to me. So, let's see. Put up here, guys. And Howard. Imagine.
Man, Howard wishes he looked like that.
Howard wishes the Thor. Oh my god! All right, guys. So here we go. Right. So now we have your favorite.
Finally,
your favorite.
Okay? Good stuff.
I know you guys have been dying to talk about this. So here it is, guys. So as you can see right off the bat, prototype shown. Says here, prototype shown. Final product may be slightly different. So they're already telling you prepare for a mess, right?
I was gonna say I'm okay with that as long as it's better.
Right. So here's the thing. So to let you guys, we had this conversation prior, about which what do you call it? Which character I prefer. Obviously, I said Johnny Depp. The fact that this is out now and, this is coming soon is a huge, huge deal. And I'm going to tell you why. Number one, they're getting into lines that are incredible. Okay. Nobody's gotten into, especially this one. So it's cool. People always complaining, oh, how come Hot Toys doesn't get into lines? Well, Hot Toys is not going to get into lines. And this is the only way you're going to get, stuff like this. Third party. Again, Hot Toys is not looking to do stuff like this. They're not that type of company anymore. All right. So that's something we got to get used to. But when you have options like these, right, as a third party, now I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like the way it looks as of now. I don't like, as I said before, I like the Johnny Depp character better. I know he's a classic. I know he's first. I know all that. I understand. You like what you like. It is what it is. Fine. Another thing I'm going to point out, Mars Toys is giving us 3 head sculpts per figure, okay? Which is unheard of. How many companies are constantly giving you 3 head sculpts per figure? I'm not saying they're all great, but for what they're charging per figure, look at that Mars Joker. That Mars Joker was, it's been a hit and sold out.
Freaking
and now they're doing the second. Right. Sold out and they're doing a second run. I'm waiting for the second run. I didn't order the first one because, again, Hot Toys is making that one specifically. It's just a matter of time. So I'm waiting for the second batch for that Mars Toys Joker. But this, I'm not interested whatsoever. I'm waiting for the Johnny Depp one. I can't wait to see what it looks like. But I'm going to go with Graeme since you wanted to talk about this badly. What is it about this that is exciting for you?
Well, before I answer the question, what is it about it that you don't like? Is it the head sculpt or is it just the fact that you like the Johnny Depp one better?
Well, the head sculpt right off the bat is not, how I remember the actor. It's not detailed, as much as it should be. And just aesthetically and looks wise, I like, how the Johnny Depp character looks, with the white makeup and he looks like he's what's the word?
Michael Jackson.
He looks like a clown. He looks like a clown to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like he's all painted up and stuff. So there's something about that look that is more appealing to me than this. Like this is just plain, to me, this is just plain. The Johnny Depp one though, to me, it's gonna be a hit and I can't wait for it. So that's what I don't like. I don't like it because number one, it's not accurate as it should be. And I just like the Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka better.
Fair enough. All right. So for me, this is actually one that I'm looking to pre-order as soon as I can. I looked on 1/6 Kit today, and then that's when I asked you guys, hey, when's this going up for pre-order?
Yeah,
maybe in a week or so.
No. They don't wait that long.
This
probably
week?
Monday. Probably
Okay.
Monday, yeah.
So yeah, I'll check on Monday. But it will be one I'm pre-ordering. Probably be a little bit more than we're used to paying because you are going to get that Oompa Loompa in there with it. But if you guys know me, I definitely collect for nostalgia, which this has off the charts nostalgia for me. Been watching this since I was born. Love this movie. This is just awesome. And Willy Wonka was my favorite part of this movie. I thought all the kids were kind of annoying including the grandpa and Charlie. It's like, you were sitting in your bed for like what 10 years, and now all of a sudden you're just gonna get up and walk around. Like, come on, were you faking it? And like, we're busting our asses here trying to keep this house together. And you're
Modern
just
medicine
sitting
would
there,
like to
so.
know how you did it. Yeah.
But anyways, I love the movie, and so I collect for the nostalgia, but I also collect for the realness factor. Is this one completely there? No, but that tells you how much I really like this and want it, because I still want to get this right away. I think the head sculpt is okay. It definitely doesn't compare to the 66 Joker. That one was they got right, and that might have been a lot easier. Maybe due to some of the face paint and whatnot, just kind of almost like having a mask, but not quite. They nailed that one. This one's not there. Hopefully, like Fab says, it's a work in progress. So hopefully they can improve that. I think the Oompa Loompa looks really good. I think the Gene Wilder head sculpt is maybe a 7.5 out of 10. Like, I
Yeah,
see him
yeah, it's
in
not great. It's not great at
certain
all.
ways. And I think my favorite head sculpt is actually the stoic one with the hat on. I don't think it's the smiling one.
This one?
Right. I think that one looks the most like him, but it's again 7.5. I love the fact that we get 3 freaking head sculpts with these figures. That, like you said, that is unheard of. It is so cool. I love the options. You take the hat off, you get 2 with the hat on. It's the chef's kiss. It's awesome. It's mwah. You get the golden egg. You get the half magnifying glass, the flute, the hat, candy bars, the golden ticket, the everlasting gobstoppers, the cane. I don't know what else you could need, you know, to put with this figure. For God's sakes, they give you an Oompa Loompa. It is just so amazing to me that I just can't wait to see him in my collection with Edward Scissorhands, with, the one-offs, the Crow, and stuff like that. It's just something that, RoboCop, I'm really excited to just put with my childhood miscellaneous figures. I just hope it doesn't turn out worse than this, because I think where we're at now, I'm still all in. But if it improves, that'll be awesome. But if it gets worse, then, we'll see. But I love what they're doing here. I love the figures that they're choosing to do here. I just think it is so cool. And if we could do more stuff like this, that, yeah, like Hot Toys isn't going to do, because we pretty much go to Hot Toys now for Marvel, Star Wars, and then maybe some DC here and there, but their main focus is Marvel and Star Wars. So the fact that we're getting this kind of stuff is really refreshing, and it makes me happy, to be honest. So that's why I'm on board. Like, I mean, you guys know me. I wasn't a third party guy at all. And then, I saw the scissor hands and I was like, oh my God, it actually looks good. If it looks good, I'm on board. Same thing with the 66 Joker. I also pre-ordered that second run, so I think I'll have that in Q3 of this year. This one I'm going to hit up, as soon as I can as well. So if they keep making the stuff that they're making, we'll buy. As long as you give us things that we can't get anywhere else, things that we love, but then you're also doing a quality product, we'll be here to buy. So I'm all in. Looks great.
Look at the sloppiness.
And I'm excited.
Look at the sloppiness. Look at all the green here. Look at the eye, the blue in the white. Come on, like
I get it, but
like have some,
right. And
take
hopefully
take some pride in what you're doing. Like, man.
Hopefully they, obviously correct that stuff. But I mean, we also have to remember it is third party, so it's not going to be that same quality. But yeah, I mean, if they're doing the 66 Joker and it's like, that's your benchmark now, that's something that you have to, kind of meet the standards of going from here on out. If you're going to create that kind of quality, we're going to always expect it. So hopefully, yeah, they clean that up a little bit. But I'm all in.
Pablo, they've shown this, but they haven't announced anything. Either this one, they showed, but you can't pre-order yet. This one hasn't been fully announced yet. This is all we've gotten so far. So that's probably coming next week also as well, for pre-order and, actual full pictures of the item. I can't wait. I can't wait for this thing. I just hope that they do a better job with the Johnny Depp over this, because this is not, at least in my opinion, it's not that good.
Can I ask you a question, Fabs, about that though? Like, have you seen both versions of the movie?
Yeah.
Like, did you see one before the other, or?
I saw this one before the I saw this movie. I'm gonna tell you, the first time I saw this movie, I want to say, I think I was in middle school, and you know, it didn't phase me. And then I saw it again years
felt nothing.
later. Yeah, no, really did it. Well, I think you guys forget something. You guys forget that when I came here, I wasn't born in this country, so
No, I
when I
remember.
came here,
Definitely.
a lot of your stuff that you guys grew up with didn't phase me because I didn't understand it. You know what I mean? So I didn't grow up on a lot of stuff that you
Well, that's
guys
true.
you know, grew up on because of the language barrier. So if you guys were watching, I don't know, you know, let's just say Power Rangers. I was watching Power Rangers to watch what was going on, but not I wasn't understanding anything that was going on. You know, the reason I know a lot of, you know, 99% of the cartoons is because of watching them as a kid in Spanish. You know, and then obviously coming here, it's the same thing. It's just they're in English, but it's the same cartoon. So that's what happened. So I didn't get so your like the things you guys grow up with, your what's the word?
Culture.
Your culture, right? Your culture, even though I was here for that time, it wasn't part of my stuff. You know what I mean? Because I came from somewhere else. So I was trying to acclimate to what was going on here. And that first thing was the language, which, you know, it's obviously first and foremost. So because of that, I was not attached to a lot of things growing up. I saw the Johnny Depp one. I think it was a year or so after it came out in the movie theater because I didn't go to see that in the movie theater. And I was like, oh wow, I was like, I like the movie. Again, this was after he did Alice in Wonderland. This was after he did so all these roles that he played. I really liked how he played these roles. So that's when I saw this movie. I was like, oh wow, I was like that. I like this better than the old one because now I understand the new one. You know what I mean? I get the new one.
No, that totally makes sense. That makes sense.
The old one I watched, and you know, I've watched it speaking English already, and I understand what they say. But for whatever reason, I guess the newer style of Willy Wonka is what is more appealing to me. But I'm not saying that, you know, I have something against this guy or it has nothing to do with that. It's just there's no attachment. And not that I need an attachment, it's just it doesn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? At all.
No.
So
I
again,
can't speak for D'Lo, but I mean, this was around before we were born. So I think, you know, we also grew up watching this from a very young
Me
age.
neither.
Like this was just
Yeah.
right. But I can't speak for you saying like, I don't know how early you watched it, but like for me, it was as early as, you know, 3, 4, 5 years old that you know, we were
I was
watching
really
this
young.
a lot.
Yeah.
And then also Gene Wilder, you know, if you weren't here and you don't know who Gene Wilder is, like he was an amazing actor in the comedian in the 70s mostly. But like Blazing Saddles is hilarious.
yeah, I've
Young
never seen that.
Frankenstein.
And somebody told me to watch that movie, and I still haven't. And they're like, "Oh, it's the best movie ever," and I'm like, "I don't even know what that is." You know what I
As
mean?
long as you're not offended easily, it's really funny.
Oh no, you offended me by just telling me I'm offended. Sorry.
I
Let's
said
see.
as long as you don't.
No, but you offended me by saying that because you're calling me weak. We got somebody in the house who left me unread. Michael in the house. What's up, my friend? Thank you for being here. I messaged you days ago. Days, not day, days with a Z. And I said, hey, my birthday. You coming? And you said, that's what you said to me. So thank you for being my friend. Let's see who else is here. We got Joker. Make America Loompa again.
I'm so excited for this. It's gonna be great.
So D'Lo,
me too,
go ahead.
man.
Give us your take.
Yeah, I mean, my take is very similar to Graham's as well too. I mean, this was something I watched very early on. I think, gosh, the earliest I can remember, like vividly, because I mean, it was always in the background as a kid growing up, you know, because you know, parents put something on, it's got some musical numbers in it there that it entertains you, right? So they can do stuff. But I remember watching it in school, like I used to be in an after school program because my parents would work late, so I'd have to stay after school in the program to watch me basically until they can pick me up. So on Fridays, I always remember Fridays we used to have movie night. So a lot of why I collect, believe it or not, it's because of that, because that's the first place I ever saw Star Wars. It's the first place I ever saw Willy Wonka, or at least remember Willy Wonka vividly is there. So this was a constant favorite. And the thing about Willy Wonka is like, it's so vivid as a child watching this, Terry. It brings back all those memories. And then, you know, when you realize as you get a little bit older that they actually do make Willy Wonka candies and stuff like that. I mean, this number one, Gene Wilder's a legend. I mean, just like Graeme was saying, his movies. One of my favorite movies is "Hear No Evil, See No Evil." If anybody knows that one, there. So that one's with Richard Pryor. That's what Richard Pryor. It's a comedy. It's a great movie. But you know, I honestly, I was listening to you, Graeme, and saying how the head sculpt may not be there. I agree and disagree just a little bit. I think what's throwing it off is that Gene Wilder didn't have good looking hair like this. This is good hair for Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder's hair is very thin.
Joker, I think.
Did they?
Yeah.
Joker said that?
Joker said that.
Yeah, thank you. It is, because that's not Gene Wilder's hair. Gene Wilder has very thin, curly hair that kind of like brushes out everywhere.
And it would come out.
Like almost like he put his fork in an electrical outlet. Like that's Gene Wilder hair for you there. You know?
And was there no gray? I thought he had gray hair too.
No, it was just
no. It was just very light. It was very light,
okay.
Kind of almost like dirty blondish. But I think honestly, someone's gonna do it. It's probably gonna be me. But I would probably get this rooted. Me personally, I don't think
rooting
so. This one here.
It's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good if you want the legit style of hair that he's got for real. You know how hard that's gonna be. That's gonna be hard.
It's not my problem. Whoever does it,
and even sculpting it's
going
to be almost impossible for how frizzy and
yes, I'm telling you.
I think it can be done. Trust me.
Yes, but you're gonna be blow drying hair. You're gonna be combing hair. You're gonna be hairstyling. So get ready.
I do my own hair. I'm used to it. It's all good. I'm all good there. Listen, I honestly I really love this here, and more importantly, I love what Mars Toys is doing. I think what they're doing is extremely smart. I mean, if anything, Mars Toys to me is probably one of the newest names that I've heard of in the third-party game. I mean, Toys Era and So usually are the first ones that roll off of people's tongues when the people ask like what third-party companies are out there. And Mars Toys has just been really smart, picking very specific lines, very specific figures, kind of taking the time to almost I believe they're researching the market, what we're talking about, what other collectors are saying, what they want here. And I think they're putting their money where their mouth is and coming out with these figures and kind of forcing us to kind of say, well, this, you said you wanted this, it's now being made. Are you going to buy it? And I think people are really gravitating to Mars Toys very quickly. And I think this is a great figure. I mean, it's a prototype, so it's not going to be to Hot Toys level. We know this, but I don't think it's going to be bad. I mean, based on what the Joker looks like, I think it's going to be really passable. It's probably going to be a 7, maybe an 8, but I wouldn't be banking on 9 or 10. But that's okay though, because I'm not paying $9 or $10 money either. So I always look at it that way. If you're going to be a better value price, and I'm not paying $240 for something you've already done, but it has new paint apps, then I'm paying, I don't know, $180. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of slack. That's just me personally. I'm not going to expect perfection if I'm not paying perfection prices. I love the accessories. You have the chocolate bars, you have the golden tickets, you got the Everlasting Godstoppers. I mean, this is just like everything you would think would be so cool if someone did a figure this and they put it in there. It's the full package. And on top of that, you have 3 head choices. Who does that? We know our overlord Hot Toys will not do that. You know, they'll throw in PERS or SIRS or whatever they want to call it now, but they're not going to give you 3 head sculpts. They're not going to give you 3 different designs that, for it there. So for me, I love this figure. I love it. It's definitely one that is coming home to me here. I might go a little further just because you guys know me. I like to take my figures to the next level if I can. I think I might give this a shot in the future, but I got to see what it looks like in person. But the only negative I will say here that I have about this figure is not even the Gene Wilder figure. It's the Oompa Loompa itself. I'm not crazy about the expression. The expression doesn't really do it for me fast. Can you switch it over to the Oompa Loompa photo so everybody can see what I'm talking about here? There it goes. It's just, if you can move Graham's, thank you.
Move my head.
But yeah, move his head, please. I mean, that's what does it for me. You know what it is? It should have been Cole's mouth or maybe even smiling. I think that would be a better look for Oompa Loompa this year. If you're gonna do it, you gotta. I will say
these Oompa Loompas, I don't think they smiled or anything though. I mean, they did have kind of like the blank expression because they were just kind of like, even when they'd sing, it was very, boom, well, they
This
weren't like
was-
happy and
Right,
smiling.
but this was
and-
very. This is no, but you nailed it though, because that's what I was gonna say. Like it's like this expression is like right in the middle of the song.
Right.
Exactly how you just did it there. But I don't know if I want that expression specifically. I mean, if you're just at a regular like face, I'm cool with that. But I don't know about this particular expression for me. For me, it's just like I don't know. It's not. I'm not feeling this particular head sculpt here. But if they give me a closed mouth one, that would be cool. I'd take that one. But that's I mean, it's an accessory at the end of the day, so I'm not going to complain about it.
So what do you guys think realistically the price is going to be? Because you're almost pretty much getting 2 figures here.
Well, first of all, Michael, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you for being here, my friend. What's going on?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. You made it. Thank you for being here. All right. So, go ahead, Graeme. Ask your question.
I'm just wondering what you guys on the panel or even in the chat are thinking the price is going to be for something like this, where it's almost like reminds me of like a 2-pack.
So I'm gonna say, does anybody know? Because I didn't order it. Does anybody know what the Mars Joker went for? Because it's gonna be around that price. So if you give me an idea of what it goes for, I could tell you my guess.
It was like 220, but I'm guessing.
But it was 180 on the first batch. They did raise the prices though. Like that's the second one did
I was
go
gonna
up a
say
little bit in price.
they're never over $200. They're never $200. So the fact that it's already 220, I don't blame them because they see that they made a hit. People want more, and that's why. So I understand the $40 increase, but I'm gonna say again, now knowing that it was 180 originally, I'm gonna say it's gonna be about the same, 180, 185, something like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not because it's third party, and again, they're giving us 3 head sculpts to be able to charge us $180. So what does that say? It means that it cost them nothing or close to nothing to make these figures for them to be able to.
Because they're not paying licensing fees. So they don't have to worry about. Right. And the thing about Mars Toys, what I like about it, they've been very strategic, like I said before, like what they're picking, they're doing their research. And more importantly, I just feel like they're undercutting the competition price-wise for value. Like, Toys R Us and Soso, they've kind of gotten big enough to where they're trying to charge you Hot Toys prices at this stage. Maybe not the high-end Hot Toys prices, but it's definitely in that mid-250s now for some of their pieces.
I will pay for Toys R Us $200 plus because to me it's worth it. You know what I mean? Look at that new and actually that's the next topic too. That Mr. Knight. That Mr. Knight looks beautiful. Beautiful.
It does.
Even the head sculpt is not 100%, but it looks great. Okay. So with them, I'll pay them $200 for figure, no problem. Just because
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you fast because you make a good point, because that's the point I was trying to go with when it comes with this here. Mars Toys is still building a reputation. Right now, they've got a lot of goodwill in the community. People are really excited about the things they're producing, but they're still not on the top of that list yet. You got your Hot Toys. Excuse me. You have your InArts. Then you have your Hot Toys, right? Then you. I love this.
It's true.
But look, you got your InArt. You got your Hot Toys. And you got your Soso, and you have your Toys R Us right there, right? So Mars is if we're counting the Mars into that list, they're below all those guys there. So I think that, like I said, they've been very smart, and I think that they're going to undercut the competition, because the thing about figures today, especially in the third party world now, I'm noticing is that other third party companies are not afraid to make your product and try to make it better than yours. So I think you got to balance out how much the price is compared to, how good of a quality is. And I think Mars Toys has probably been doing the best job of it so far this year out of the big 3 third-party companies. So I'm going to say this is under $200. I don't think it's going to be above that there. If they do decide if it sells on as a second run, I think it'll go higher. But I think first batch, just to get it in people's hands and get people, I think it'll be under 200.
Correct. And it's gonna and one thing they may be doing on purpose is making limited batches to be able to give you a second round and increase the price later on. So look out for that as well. Mike, what about you? What do you think of this? Did you see this? Have you looked at this? What do you think of this?
I mean, I grew up with it, but no, I wouldn't give space to that in my collection. No.
What don't you like about it? Anything specific, or you just don't? The company?
Yeah, it just doesn't fit. You know what I mean? Like I just got a couple of movie things, and I do Matrix, I do RoboCop. And how does Willy Wonka fit in with those guys?
He's
That's a good question, but the Oompa Loompa definitely fits next to RoboCop, bro. What are you talking? What are you talking about?
The Oompa Loompa with the Avengers. What do you mean?
Yeah, it just doesn't go.
Put him right next to Rocket.
What about this? What about this, Mike?
What's this? Is the Johnny
Depp?
Yeah, the Johnny Depp.
No, definitely not.
This guy definitely
not. No, this is my Willy Wonka. Gene Wilder is my Willy Wonka. So
hell yeah.
Right. Let me real quickly, because I got to get the next topic. You could talk amongst yourselves while I load this up. So guys, I just mentioned the So-So toys. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I am blocked on the So-So Toys group on Facebook. First of all, I didn't know that the group existed, number one. I'm already blocked in it, but I didn't know it existed. Somebody had sent me an invitation, a link to something in the group. It wouldn't come up, and then I said, no, it doesn't. It doesn't exist. They're like, what are you talking about? It's a group. And I was like, no, look. So I showed them that it doesn't exist. And then I found out that I was blocked. I don't know why. So if you guys know any of the admins in that group, just do me a favor and tell them to suck it.
I think they block for repetitive museum posing.
Single angle channels they block?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. We're going to do.
No, I'm not in it.
Get good, Fabs.
Yeah. No, I can't believe it. I didn't even do anything, and they said, they're like,
I think that's the point. That's the very reason why they blocked you.
Yeah.
Zero effort.
What would you say you did?
Zero effort. So look at this, guys. You got the LED light up eyes. I think this suit is super sharp. So I pre-ordered the other. I don't know if you guys saw that first third-party one that Kit was selling. I pre-ordered that. Yeah, I pre-ordered that because my goal is to have two Mr. Knights, one like this and then one with the head sculpt. What I'm gonna do though,
I'll get both. I'll get both for that reason. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I want to do is, the only reason why I didn't get two So-So toys is obviously to give the other company a chance, and it looked great too. So what I want to see is what they use differently in the outfits, the materials, the head sculpt, what everything looks like, accessories, and all that stuff. So I got one of each. I'm getting one of each. I already pre-ordered one. This one I haven't pre-ordered because obviously it's not up for pre-order yet. But once it goes up, I'm telling you, and I have a feeling this one obviously going to be the better of the two. I'm going to go. Let's go with Graeme. Graeme, what do you think of this? Are you getting this? Are you not getting this?
I haven't really spent too much time looking at this one, but hey, that head sculpt looks actually pretty damn good.
Yep.
I gotta give it to give it to him on that one. But I don't know. I like this just from what I'm seeing. I kind of like this outfit better than like his normal traditional suit, like the Hot Toys figure that's coming out.
There's something sexy about
classier, sexier, classier.
Yep.
I like that pose too, where he's kind of just fiddling with his sleeve. So that's pretty cool. This is something that interests me, but I don't know if it's something that I'll pull the trigger on. The show was decent, but I didn't really even think twice about like the Hot Toys figure and getting that one.
And now knowing what you know, obviously you mentioned Hot Toys. Do you think Hot Toys will make Mr. Knight as well, or not really?
That's tough. I'd like to say yes, but I could see, with Hot Toys, they're so kind of like, I don't want to say far behind, but they really have their hands full with all of these shows that came out, all these figures that came out, where if it doesn't do the best, I could see them being like one and done. Here, we gave you this, but we're not going to keep focusing on this show just because we're so far backlogged with all these announcements and getting all these other figures out that they're probably just going to move on to the next one. So I guess I would lean towards no. I don't think they will, just because Moon Knight wasn't like this amazing show that everybody loved. So I could see them just kind of passing, going to the next project that comes out, whatever that may be. So I don't think so.
No. Mike, what about you?
Doing the same thing you're doing. I'll get this, and I'll use the head sculpt on this one, and the other one comes with the what is it, the Conchu?
Yes.
head.
Yep.
So you'll kind of have those three looks with the Conchu, this head sculpt.
Well, the thing with the Conchu head is, if you notice, remember Conchu was this huge being, right? So they showed it, on the picture, on the promo pictures of the figure, they showed Conchu's head on his body, right?
Mhm.
But obviously that's going to look ridiculous because that's not the scale for Conchu. So that head sculpt is going to be useless for that figure, but I have a feeling that we'll be able to use that eventually with something else. You know what I mean? I think if anything, Hot Toys will come out with a Conchu before he comes out with a Mr. Knight. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but that's what I think. Let's go to Dilo. Dilo, what do you think of this? Are you getting this? Did you like the show? Do you like this?
Yes, and yes. I'm gonna get this one. Kind of like you guys. I was a very big fan of this particular particular style of the suit there. I remember that third party one, and I liked it for all of 10 seconds, and then I realized that was not very good. So I was like, I guess not in the cards. But then this one came up, and then they throw in an incredible head sculpt that is, holy cow, like, didn't see this coming as far as the quality is concerned. Like, I mean, they do okay, but they never do this good. I'm going to argue and say this is probably one of their best head sculpts they've ever done at So-So. So, yeah, with this one here, I have other plans than you guys. I will not buy two because you guys are way, way more rich than I am. But I'm balling on a budget, guys. But I will get one. I will leave him in his mask, but I'm going to use a head sculpt.
Dilo balling on a budget is he won't buy a figure for retail. He'll make his own for $500. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Shut up. Stole my thunder. I need that Kit Bash money. Kit that much. Listen, I'm gonna take this figure. I am going to rock it. Gonna love it. It's gonna be dope. I will definitely put it next to the Hot Toys Moon Knight, and then I will take that head sculpt and I'm gonna make myself a Poe from Star Wars. Because damn it, that is one figure they should have absolutely made. We should have got a Poe Dameron from Star Wars.
Yeah.
And
now, guys, so I'm gonna show you guys real quick what the other one looks like, so you guys can compare real quickly. And
really quick too, while you're doing that, if you look at the hair on the So-So, that's what Willy Wonka should have had for hair. Something that kind of
crazy
waves
crazy
out
like
a little
that.
bit.
Yeah.
So I think
for
sure
out of the
just kinda,
side. Yep, very true.
there.
And this is the other one, guys. So this is the only reason why I got this one, for this look here. I like the arms rolled up, the sleeves rolled up. So I'm gonna get. So obviously, look how clean and sharp this suit looks, right? So I like this suit better, but I'm only getting this for this look. And it's going to be, look, this head sculpt is not anywhere near as
he looks
good
terrible with the mask on too.
Exactly. Right. See how weird that looks? So the only reason I'm doing that is, and most likely what I'm going to do is use this head sculpt on this body, and it'll look way better than this. But I'm going for the second look to make them look like this. But look, this is what I was telling you, Mike. See,
that's what I want. I want the Conchu look.
Right. But again, it's gonna be. You're going to have them seated somewhere like this. You can't have them standing because, again, the scale is going to look off.
I don't think it's that huge. You think that head is that big?
No. I'm not. No, this is a 6 scale, but I'm saying Conchu. Like, if you had like a real Conchu, it would be like,
But I think in the show, like, didn't he show up in his size with the head on? I thought there was
maybe at the end. Yeah, maybe at the end. I don't remember. But yeah, so that's the only reason why I'm getting it. This is the one you're getting too, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm getting, but look at this. This is what I like more. I like this way better than
that head sculpt blows it out of the water.
Yeah, look at that.
It's top notch. It really is top notch.
Yeah, looks really, really good. So, and again, So Toys is not a company that you have to, oh, I hope they don't mess it up by release. No, what you see is what you get, and they give
They're
you
pretty
good stuff
consistent.
all the time. Yeah, all the time. So
I think it's more Toys error. That's the one I usually get concerned more. If I agree. Like I mean, usually what I see is what I see at the end, but Toys error is the one that's always kind of up and down for me.
Graeme,
Yes,
you went already, right?
I did. Yeah.
So everybody went. All right. So next topic, guys, we're gonna get into some your favorite third-party stuff. So nothing crazy. We got this super duck kit. I like super ducks. I don't get them too much, but they're cool depending on what they make. So you can use them as fillers to fill up lines. This is Ada Wong from Resident Evil, or at least supposed to be. I wouldn't get this. She looks great though, but I wouldn't get this. Getting these things, that means you got to get a body, and it's just, to me, it's just such a nightmare with these Feisen bodies to be able to use these kits. So I'm not gonna bother. I know Luis loves it, but I don't know. Anybody interested in any of this?
Next.
Nope.
Next.
All right, you guys. All right, so we got. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. All right, guys. So who's going scuba diving?
That's Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve.
It's this Scuba Mark, I think it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, no, I like this. I like military. I've never gotten anything like this. Oh, it's Damn Toys. Oh, I didn't even know. I thought this was some weird third party. Ooh.
These military collectors are going to go off.
Oh, I may look into this because I love military and I love the suit and I love this Nike. I like that. I like that chest thing. No, I like this. I like this. No, yeah, it's not. It's a decent figure. It's 100% decent figure. I thought it was just some like cheap third party. This is really
size
nice.
of that magazine. What the hell?
Yeah, look at that thing.
What is that?
No, well, this is a harpoon gun.
What kind of
This is
caliber is that?
Yeah, I was gonna say underwater.
Yeah, it looks like a harpoon gun. I don't know.
I think it's a harpoon gun.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, no, it's cool. I like this. I would.
A lot of these military figures have a lot of awesome details in the outfits.
God, they're loaded with accessories. Loaded. You get like 40 things in a figure box. The problem with this and what is a pain to me about them is trying to load up these accessories. Oh my God, it's such a tedious problem. It's so annoying. Anybody interested in this, getting this, like military? I love military.
But they're all over eBay. You know what I mean? Like you can find these parts all over eBay.
Yep.
It's awesome
for cheap too.
Yeah, it's awesome to build figures. Yep.
It's very generic stuff.
I would get military figures if I could find them for cheaper because these things are pretty expensive. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I look at prices like these, because like I said, G.I. Joe was my thing as a kid growing up. So I would love to get some military figures, but man, they're pretty pricey, man.
This is $247. Damn that, yeah, but it's Damn Toys. No pun intended.
It's loaded with accessories. Yeah, it's loaded.
Yeah, look at that.
But like for me, this is perfect example. I don't know who Damn Toys is. Why should I pay these prices?
Damn Toys.
Damn Toys has been around.
Yeah, it's a good company. And
I don't know them.
Too.
Damn Toys has been around a lot longer than Inart.
Well, I don't know if this is licensed, but Damn Toys makes Resident Evil in their license, so I'm assuming that this is licensed as well, because they don't make unlicensed stuff. Damn Toys is a very good company. And then obviously, last but not least, I don't know if you guys heard, this figure had some updates. So guys, what we're gonna do is, I guess you guys don't remember, but this is what we're doing tonight.
He really just played everybody.
We singing?
It's like,
and
that we're gonna sing Happy Birthday. Oh
no, what you missed was actually this. I'm not giving this company clout ever again. If you guys want information of that company,
Inart.
Yeah, go find it somewhere else. They don't deserve my clout.
Got it out for Inart.
No, it's just it's a joke. It's a joke of a company, and I'm not giving them clout anymore. So guys, so we are gonna
Made
be
a good
doing,
Joker.
huh?
They made a good Joker.
I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to get it.
Minus the base, right? That's what you meant to say.
Hey, mine hasn't
Minus the
fallen
base.
at all. Still in
At
the same
all?
spot.
Well, that's because you know how to pose. There's no user error there.
Mhm.
True.
Yep.
Let's see.
Unreal.
So we're gonna do. All right. So
Guess I gotta go get something here.
yeah. So go get something. We're start with D'Lo since he's always prepared. I gotta get something too. All right, go ahead, D'Lo.
Wow.
Let
Yeah,
let them know.
It's just, everybody just bailed on me, forced me to take on this show by myself. All right. Sorry for that, guys. He's so unprofessional. But I present to you guys Clone Trooper. Yes, the shiny or lack thereof shine. Episode 2. Apparently it's sold out. Even though I didn't pre-order it, I got it anyways for retail. Support your local comic shops, guys. It's a pretty solid figure. I mean, if you have a Clone Trooper or any kind of trooper, you already know how this goes here. I like it. It's a classic look. Definitely fits the collection very good here. I think it's just one of those ones where, like, for me, like, I know everybody's going Clone Trooper crazy right now, but I feel like you need to have this one. Like, this is the only one that's like almost mandatory if you're gonna do the prequel trilogy here. I dig it. I love the all white suit. I love the Phase 1 helmet there. It's a great figure. So reason why I picked this one up here is because D'Lo has a new prediction. I want to try my luck here. So I said last week we will get Cal Kestis on the last stream, and by the time we do this here, we'll have one more show on Tuesday, and May the 4th will be upon us there. But there's always a chance that they may announce something a little bit sooner. So I want to throw out my prediction now. I believe that we will get an announcement for a new Episode 2 figure, and that figure will be Episode 2 Obi-Wan Kenobi will be announced this week. That is my prediction. We will get Mullet Obi-Wan. It will be announced this week. That is going to be my prediction. Mark my words, guys. You heard it here first. Episode 2 Obi-Wan this week.
Oh, wow. Those are some serious
Some fighting words.
allegations there. I'm gonna say you're probably
Wrong.
but no, that's a good guess. I would have never thought about that. I would have never said, oh, this could be, because there's so much, there's so much that's a possibility. So that's why I don't even play. Graeme, what do you have for us tonight?
I thought about doing Han Solo just because I saw Hawkwares Toys selling one for like $675. I was like, good God, if I could get that much, I might consider selling mine. And I think we're going to get an Endor Han Solo probably maybe this week. That's my prediction. Not going to guarantee it, but you heard it here first. I'm going to follow suit with D'Lo because that's kind of what I've been doing the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to copy him. I'm going to go Stormtrooper, but mine is going to be the return. There we go. Let's get your head right. The return. Oh, nope, that's not right. Return of the Jedi. And I like this one a lot. It's kind of got the narrower helmet, but it's got the really cool emerald green lenses. This has been long sold out for a while, and I've been trying to find another one, but I don't want to pay the prices that they're going for, so I've held off. But it's really cool figure. It's got some like dirt on the boots, and even on some of the shin plates and stuff. So there is kind of like some it's just it makes it a little bit more realistic. Doesn't come with a whole lot, but I don't know, something about a classic Stormtrooper just looks great to me. So that's why this one is going to be my figure of the week. If you can still find them for a detail, don't buy them, just tell me about it so I can get another one.
Is that 514?
I just saw one today up for sale, I think.
I saw one on BST.
Yes,
but
today.
I didn't want to pay the guy.
It was like something. It was like $4 something, right?
Somebody had one for $3. I offered him
MMS
$250. This one's 514.
514. Right.
515 came with the light up base behind him.
I have a shitload of those. I probably have a case of 515s.
There you go.
Case?
There you
Yeah,
go.
because of I wanted the backgrounds. I wanted to build like a Death Star
Oh.
background.
See? So there you go. Now you have
Put one on
was a big
layaway
deal.
for me.
Yeah. Now you have Mike to hold at least 3 for you. You're set.
I just
Yeah.
want one.
I literally got a case.
Mike, what do you got?
How many
for
are in a case?
6.
Damn.
What do you got for us?
The closest figure to me. I'm lazy.
Oh my god.
This one is.
Ooh.
I might even. Did I show?
Ooh, hell
I don't even
yeah.
know if I showed it.
No, show
Wait,
it, show it.
Why is he showing bling? Where'd you get that necklace
Nice.
That's Deadpool, man. That's awesome.
So
Look at
I got the big. What is? Oh God! I got the
The other way. There you go.
from? Oh, where'd you
Eagle,
get that pistol?
the Desert Eagle. That's a Damn Toys Desert Eagle.
Oh, look at that. I'm sold. I'll buy everything now.
Oh, you did the head swap. Look at you.
Remember that? I ordered that on the stream when I was on the show that one day.
How do you have it stuck on there?
How do I have it stuck on there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe a little blue tack.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah,
But
exactly.
you know what I have on there? If you probably can't even see. I probably got to get really close. I get creative. There's see that little neck thing?
Yes.
It's one of the Iron Man neck pieces.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. Yeah.
Oh, use
what I'm
neck
saying?
tape.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah.
So his neck doesn't look so long. Yep.
Yep, it
Okay.
covers up that part of the neck that makes it cool, and
Oh wow. No, that looks awesome.
yeah,
Very smart.
Look,
Very
this is a
smart.
beast of a figure, man. It is heavy as shit.
No, it's a nice figure. Yeah, it's got good weight and it feels good in the hand when you
I love that. I love that beefy die cast. I love it.
Yep. Can't go wrong with that. And guys, what I got for you, it's a figure that was just recently released. And let me tell you guys, this figure is probably one of my favorite figures of all time right now. This thing is die cast. This thing is probably, like I said, one of my favorite figures that I own right now. This is a Pop Mart. It was called Pop Mart something. It's die cast. It's a oh my god, what was the name? Pop Mart something. Pop Mart. I forget.
I
Anyway,
think you mean Pop Tart.
no.
You're lucky it's your birthday, man.
Yeah, no, seriously. But yeah, no, it was something Pop Mart or Pop something. But guys, this base, the whole point is this base magnetic. This thing is
Ooh.
magnetic.
Terrible.
So-
Upside down. Do it. Do it upside down. Flip them upside down. I want to see it.
So guys, look at this. Look at this. Ready?
Wow.
Wow.
Now hold the
Magic.
base and turn it upside down.
Like this. Anyway, so that's my figure, guys. Beautiful figure. If you guys are, love Buzz and would like to get him, I think he's sold out. Another companion piece for that figure was Socks the cat. He sold out immediately. Kit couldn't get any more, but I'm looking for that as well. Also, guys, before we head out, do not leave, because as you guys may know, I finally hit 2,500 subs.
Giveaway.
So you know what that means. So anybody who's here right now
I'm here.
will get a chance
As am I.
for the giveaway. And I'm going to do it the exact same way I did it last time. You guys are going to pick a number 1 through, I guess I'm going to do 30, and I'll pick a random number again, and we'll do it the same way. So as promised, and this is the figure that you guys are going to win. Brand new sealed. It's a Clark
Ooh,
Kent.
let's go.
Suit up. It's called the Justice Journalist. He comes with the jacket, hands, the glasses, just a very sharp figure.
I like that figure. I have that figure. That's a good
No,
figure.
it's a really nice figure.
It's a good Clark Kent.
I bought 2. I have 1 displayed, and I kept this one sealed. And look at that. There we go. So let's see. All right, so guys, you gotta do, and Ash, Inert didn't hurt me yet. I didn't get my double pack sculpted yet, but I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to hurt me. Slightly touch me improperly. See what happens. So guys, so this is what I'm gonna do. Where did he come from? This guy was in the chat
He's
all
been
night.
lurking.
Oh, yeah, unbelievable. He was the first number out there. How are you,
No,
my friend? Thank you.
Joker and myself were the first numbers.
Take it easy.
Go up.
All right. So
Wait, do we get numbers or we get what's left over?
No, we get numbers.
well, you got numbers.
We should get first pick.
So what I'm gonna do
I'll
is
choose 69.
All right, everybody, guys in the chat. Yeah, you've been here the whole time, not speaking. Unreal. Let's see. So, guys, do not type in the chat. Do not type. I need it clear so I could tell whoever's in the chat to pick a number. You guys can't just throw in a random number because I don't know how many people are in here, how many people are actually, playing. So, don't type anything. The Thor 40. Unreal. This guy, unbelievable. I said 30. He said 40.
Back of the line.
Disqualified.
Yeah, unreal. You get.
I don't think so.
Oh, all right. So we're gonna do. Let me write this down so I can keep track of everything because I'm gonna do it the same way I did last time. And all right, so we got. All right, so we're gonna do 1 through 30. So we're gonna do. All right, so D'Lo, pick a number.
1.
All right, so we got. Okay, Graeme.
I put 6.
All right. Uh, 6. We got Mike.
1 through 30, 17.
17. So we have 1. And of course, I picked up a piece of cardboard to write it. Unreal. Where's my paper? All right, hold on. Here we go. All right, so we got 1. Graeme got 6. Mike got what? 17. Just so I know how many you're taking. All right.
Joker wants 7.
All right. So now we have, let's see. So we're going to go, I'm going to go up to see who's here from the beginning, and then we'll do it that way. All right. So we're going to do, guys, like I said, do not type anything because you're going to just mess it up. Because I'm going to ask you again anyway, because the number you type doesn't count. All right. So we're going to do Insane One. Are you in the house? Let me know if you're in the house, Insane One. If you're not, within seconds, then you're not. I guess you're not here. Peyton, are you in the house? Give me a number if you're in the house.
He just
Peyton.
put 5.
Did he? Okay, so 5. Peyton got 5. We have. Let's see. Insane One, Peyton. We got Luis. Give me a number. I think he did one already. I saw Luis. Luis picked. Where did I just see Luis's number?
What's his name?
Oh, here it is. 15. He picked 15. All right, so 15. Now we have.
Oh, Cobra.
Brick. Is Brick in the house?
Better not have left, Brick.
Yeah, if he left, he's assed out.
I bet he's out. I bet he's passed out, ass out.
All right, so let's see. All right, so Peyton got 5. OG, no, it's not ready yet. Peyton, all right, Peyton. Yeah, all right, I got you, Peyton.
All right, need like 15.
What?
I like my odds. What if you're doing from the beginning?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be whatever random number comes up, so they're all gonna be included. All right, so we have Brick is not here. Joker J, give me a number. I don't know if you picked one yet.
He did 7. He was the first one to do a number.
Okay, 7. All right. As long as they're not repeated, it doesn't matter. I'll take it. He got 7. Let's see who else. We got Insane One. Single songwriter and Frank. Frank, give me your number. Single songwriter and Frank. Single songwriter and the door locally wants 2.5.
Single songwriter wants 3.
Single songwriter wants 3.
What's up, Brian?
Brian in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We have who's the next one?
Let's see. You want
It was Brick and
Pablo?
No. Not Pablo. Pablo's not yet. It was Brick, Joker J. Did we get
Thule.
Joker J? Thule. Thule got a number? Jables. Thule, Jables. Thule, I need a number. Jables, I need a number. Where are you guys? The Thor, I'm going to give you 23. So he's good. Where's Frank?
Frank the Tank.
Frank, where are you? I know he didn't leave. This guy left early, left work early to be here. Evil Sneaker. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being
Evil
here. Don't you follow him, D'Lo? Evil Sneaker? I saw him on your page.
Thule wants 14.
Maybe.
Thule wants 14. Okay, so none of them are repeated, thank God. Okay, who else? We got OG fan. Now I'll take your number now. We have, what did you
He
get?
had 13.
13. Okay, 13. We have let's see who else is in here. At the Thor, we got Ash Chase. You got 18. Wait, no, hold on, because he threw a bunch of numbers there. I want to make sure. Ash, give me your number.
I think he put 18 twice.
No, that's not. Oh, he did. Okay, so
Yeah.
18. All right. Let's see who else is in here. Thule. I think Thule bounced.
No,
So-
Thule gave you 14.
14. Okay, I got it, Thule. Okay. Frank left. Oh my God, what a guy.
Oh, we got Darth Reese. We got Bad Boy for Life.
Yeah, Darth Reese is what? I saw his.
He said 6, 7. Then he said it's
Oh,
3
yeah, no.
available.
Darth Reese, you got to give me a number. You can't just throw out numbers. 3 is available. No, it's not available. 3 is not available. None of the numbers you gave, I think, are available. So give me a number. I'm going to tell you what's taken. 1, 6, 17, 5, 15, 7, 3, 23, 14, 13, and 18. So you can
Bad
pick
Boy for Life wants 24.
24. Okay. Who else? Let's see who else is in here. I don't want to miss anybody. Pablo. Is Pablo in the house? Did he give me one?
Yeah, he did. He gave you 12.
I don't have 12. So 12 for Pablo. Okay. We're just waiting on Darth Reese. Ash Chase got 18. Darth Reese, Pablo got 12. We got him. Darth Reese, if you're here, let me know your number. If not, you're out. Joker J, we got. Pablo, we got. Single songwriter, we got. Oh, Bobby, 1-6 Junkie. Bobby, are you in the house? Bobby Ray. Darth Reese, 21. Bobby Ray, are you in the house? Bobo. I think he should be in. Come on, guys.
Junkie wants 69.
Junkie one. Oh, he's here. Come on, this guy.
No, I already called 69. You can't have that, Junkie.
Unbelievable.
Graham's my witness.
Stop being
Pick
a
another
junkie.
number.
Give me a number.
It's for the giveaway, Evil Sneaker. So just pick a number between 1 and 22, really.
34.
For Fabs is
on.
2,500 subbies.
It's 1 through 30. It's 1 through 30.
Well, don't even
Bob.
try not even to do 30 because we got some gaps we got to fill in.
No, I'm saying the limit is going to be 30 and whatever
Right.
number falls in between. Yeah. Come on, Bob. This guy. Unbelievable. 30. All right. We got 30. We got Jables. Jables we got?
Evil Sneaker wants 28.
Or James.
Jables says, I'm just happy to be here. I don't think he wants the giveaway.
No. Jables, give me a number, please. Don't be weird. Let's see. Thule, we got. We
Just
got.
a sign brick
Oh,
one.
Gambit. Give me your number. Gambit. I hope you're still here. Gambit, give me your number. What's left? Just give me a number from 1 to 30, and I'll tell you if it's available.
19. Just take 19.
Yeah, 19's available.
9.
18's available. 2 is available. 4 is available. There's plenty available. Gambit got an 8. Perfect.
19 for Jables.
19 for Jables. It's available. All right, we're getting there, guys.
What
All
gaps
right.
do you have left? 2?
We have 2. We have
Give Brick 2.
3. Brick. Where is he?
He's probably sleeping.
3.
He
I hope
ain't gonna win anyway.
I
We
know.
won't let him win.
Let's just remember this. When his giveaway, I want my number entered as well. Okay? Let's see. What'd you say? What number for him?
I don't know. 2.
2. Okay. And then if Frank is not here, I'll just give him a number. So yeah, I think he bounced. So I'll just give Frank. I'll give Frank number 3.
What about Harold?
Yeah, Harold, give me your number, please. We have 2, 3. I'm gonna give Frank 4. I'm gonna 2 for Brick.
I think Nefty left.
Oh, Nefty bounced. Oh no.
He
Okay.
hasn't given a number.
Nefty, if you're in the house, number. This could be your second giveaway win. All right, I think that's it. I think we're waiting for Nefty, and we got everybody. We got paid, and Bad Boy for Life. Are you here? If you are,
Yeah, he gave a number.
Oh, okay.
He gave 24. Is that still open?
24. Yeah, I got 24.
Yeah, Bad Boy for Life 24.
Okay, good. All right. So yeah, so I think that's it, guys. Oh, Michael Cato, you here? If you are, give me a number. If you're not, don't give me a number.
That's how we'll know.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Luis. Did Luis give me a number? He did, right?
Yeah, 15, I think.
Okay. All righty. So we got everybody. Anybody that I miss, if you're still here, please message me a number. But here we go. All right. So I added Brick for 2 and Frank for 4.
Did you assign one for Darth Reese?
I believe so. Whatever you gave me, that was his.
Because he said 673, and I don't think he ever got back to us. Oh, 21.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're good with that one.
Yep. All right, everybody. Good luck. Luis got 15. Yeah, I got your 15. Okay. All right, guys. Yolanda Vega. You guys know what this
bro.
is? You guys
This
know what
is Yolanda Vega Cardenal.
This is the woman who would do the lotto drawings.
Oh.
Yolanda Vega. All right, guys. So here we go. Local Pig Zero. This guy. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck to you all.
I hope everybody wins, but not really. All right, let's see. Let me set this up. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. All right, guys. So here we go, 1 through 30. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Here we go. All right, guys. So I'm gonna roll the dice. Ready? What the hell was that?
Don't know.
Okay, so here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the number is 8. All right, you guys ready? Okay, here we go. All right, so here we go. 1 through 30, 30 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mm-hmm.
7, And
Here it
guys, if
is.
it falls on a number that nobody has taken, I'm just
It
going to
goes
hit it
to
one more
6.
time. Well, I just hit it one more time and then whatever lands after, just so you guys know. All right. So lucky number 26.
Nobody.
Nobody. Okay.
Ah, anticipation.
Oh,
Of course.
so,
Of course.
So one more. Ready?
Now you gotta spin it 26 times.
Well,
Yeah.
no. Well, no. Now I got to hit the dice again.
26.
Here we go. 3. Look at that. How beautiful is that?
Thank God.
There we go. So
You.
ready? 1,
26.
2.
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome?
Lucky number 26.
Oh,
I called it. I should win. I called it would be 26 again. I
That's
should
awesome.
win.
Does anybody want to switch to 26?
I will.
All right.
Yeah, me
Here we
twice. Yeah.
Well, now it's never going to fall again.
Oh,
All right,
God.
let's see.
What if we're here all night?
All right, so 9. Here we go.
Oh,
1,
He's getting his money out of this one.
2,
I haven't seen a 6 yet.
Come
3.
on, 26. Come on, 26.
4, 5, 6,
We-
26.
Ooh.
7,
Okay, it hasn't hit 6 at all yet here. Come on.
8, and lucky number
26.
24. Who's
Damn it.
24.
Who's
Who's
24?
that?
Who's
That
24?
was Bad Boy for Life, I believe.
Bad Boy for Life.
I didn't see 6
What?
at all. Just want to
No
say,
way.
All
I mean,
right,
in
Bad Boy
fairness,
for
I
Life.
picked
Are you
one.
in
I
the-
knew I was
are
going
you
to
in
win
the
at
house?
one. But
Wait, David
Yep.
didn't even play. Did you play, David? Did he give me a
we got to do it over.
David, unreal. Congratulations, my friend. So message me either on Messenger or Instagram so I could get your information so I could ship it out to you probably Monday because I can't tomorrow. So Graeme, what do you have going on in your channel coming up?
I just did a video on the Govee LED lights. If you guys want to use it for your Modu cases, your DTOFs, your shelves, good backlighting. As you can see, it's the pink light. It goes all the way around my Modu cases. So you can go check that out. Super simple to do. You can do it on your desk. You can do it on your walls, whatever. Coming up, I just want to do maybe top 5, top 10 figures that I can't live without in my collection. Kind of got that idea from Dean Knight, so kind of stealing that. And then I also want to do my most anticipated figures that have not come out yet, but that are up for pre-order. And, maybe another, like a cinematic tour of the collection, just to kind of put that out there. So, yeah, got those things coming up. So stay tuned.
D'Lo, what about you? What's going on your channel?
nothing much really. Still kind of reaping the benefits and getting sponsorships together from my amazing collection tour that's taking the community by storm. I think I'm gonna follow it up with a review of the In-Art Joker. I'm gonna give a full unbiased review of that figure. So Fabs, stay tuned for that. I know you're gonna be very happy with my assessment of the figure. And other than that, that's it. I'm selling some stuff. People buy it from me.
Oh yeah, let them know. Let them know because you had a lot of stuff.
I didn't see any troopers.
Don't forget, guys. So I'm doing because I'm not selling my troopers, but
It's like I didn't see any troopers.
yeah. But I'm running a special, guys, right now. If you guys do decide to pick up anything from my listing, it is buy one, pay for 3.
Oh,
Buy one.
sounds like a good deal.
Yeah,
For me,
Definitely
it is.
not-
Absolutely.
definitely not a scam.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. I will throw in a NFT with that if you want it to, whatever.
No Bitcoin. Unreal.
No.
Let's see. That's it. All right, Mike. What about you? What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Nothing. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Baby 3's coming probably pretty damn soon. So
Oh,
you might not hear from me for
You're just
a couple
waiting.
of weeks. So
I thought you were gonna say a couple of years.
I was gonna say.
Once
Don't
we
you
get out of
wait.
diapers.
I
and-
don't know, for some reason, Mike, you already had the baby and like you just made another one so quickly. Are you kidding me? The factory
Yeah,
shut it
she's-
down, pal.
she's been complaining. So let me tell you, it's coming.
When are they not? Am I right? When are they not? So one thing is
man.
another thing. This is your
Thank you, my
fault.
friend. Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate it. I thought we were about to play wrong. What? I thought he was about to play wrong. Oh, no. Imagine. Shopping at the oh my god. Yeah, guys, he's selling a lot of good stuff. Like a lot of really, really good stuff. So look at that stuff. Stuff that I want, but he won't give me. So what's happening on my neck of the woods? I have these to open. So I'll be making a video Monday for these. I bought 2 of these, one for each look, one for BVS and one for Justice League.
And you know what? I just opened him today, as a matter of fact.
How is it? I didn't open it yet. How does he look?
I mean, look, it's okay. It's
Yeah,
good
it's
enough.
not like the promo pictures because they looked amazing.
It didn't blow me away, to be honest. It's
man.
good enough. Good enough.
I hope it's okay. I didn't even bother opening it yet. I don't open them until I'm ready for the video. You know what I mean? Like I don't open to see what it looks like. I don't know why. I just like getting that surprise when I open it right away. I'll be lighting a candle when I remember lighting a candle. What's his name? Watermelon guy. Here you go. Oh man. All right, guys. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for being here for my birthday celebration. Obviously, it's Monday, so I expect my gifts. Don't forget the raffle, please. Let's fill it up. 21 spots left. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.